PropAholics. PropAholics. I'm addicted to the game. It's PropAholics. This isn't a game. It's PropAholics. One parlay win away from fame. It's PropAholics. I did it again. It's PropAholics. No zins in my hand. It's PropAholics. Shit, I'm a sober man. It's PropAholics. Splash it up, baby. What's up, guys? PropAholics, welcome to the show. Welcome to the live stream. What's crack-a-lacking? Hey, shout out to Brady Shegog with looks like some high-level soccer skills out there. Either that or rugby. Shout out. Shout out. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You did so well on the Guru stream. Waddy, my dog, thank you, man. Canceled fight. Matheus Camilo fight canceled. I'm hearing that Derek Chauvin's daughter is fighting. Is this real news or is this a joke? Is this real news or a joke? Hey, shout out to B. Shezzy in Australia. Shout out to Australia's finest. You understand me? Australia's finest showing love. Oh, Australia's finest in the house. So with PropAholics, if you don't know what the show entails, we talk about every fight. I run live viewer polls on all of my favorite props of the night and essentially our favorite props of the night. And all the notes from the show and the poll results are sent over to Discord. So PropAholics, it's a hell of a vibe. We been hitting on the ladies inside distance. Charles Jourdain to win by submission. So there's been some money calls on the PropAholics show. And I think a bug just fucking tried to crawl up my goddamn leg. No, it wasn't. I'm good. I'm about to get ready to cook. Don't worry. All right. PropAholics coming after you guys just in moments. Make sure you guys hit the likes if you're just tuning in and you haven't yet. And let's talk UFC 321. Let's talk UFC 321, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly gentlemen, but I know there's a few ladies. I did see Guru's impression of me. I thought that was funny as fuck. Would I be shocked if Aspinall pieces up Gane? Yeah. I'd be sitting here shell-shocked. I never used to smoke cigarettes, no, but I used to fucking rip the vape at one point. All right. First fight is Amorim versus Mizuki Inoue. I probably should have already had the poll up, but this show is authentic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting the poll in now. I'm going to let you guys vote on who you think should win. I'll talk about the fight. We'll get into the props in a second. First things first. Mizuki Inoue is not a full-time fighter anymore. She hasn't fought for 2 years. She's fought 3 times over 6+ years. So she's an inactive athlete. At this level, a sharpened blade is what I would prefer to back. I believe Jacqueline Amorim has the superior grappling skill set with the physical tools, the long arms, the long legs. That should give her some clear-cut advantages on the ground. And I'm just not oversold on Mizuki upsetting Amorim. A Mizuki who hasn't fought since a Hannah Goldie win, whose UFC debut was over 6 years ago. Yeah, she's, relatively young at 31. It doesn't mean I'm picking a girl coming off the bench. I'm going with the more seasoned fighter. Minus 420, Amorim sitting at, stoner favorite status, and then plus 350 for Mizuki Inoue. If you play this fight in a logical manner in your mind, it has to be Jacqueline Amorim takedown submission, or at least takedown control. If Mizuki Inoue pulls off a win here, I'd be shocked. With the layoff, with the fact that I don't even think she's that good. I've watched Mizuki's fights, and I never was like, wow, that girl's world class. I'm like, decent. She's all right. She's fought some decent names outside of the UFC, like Alexa Grasso, Verna Jandiroba, lost to Lemos in the UFC. I think she's losing Amorim as well. Amorim to win by a decision, plus 215, plus 250. Amorim by sub, plus 120, plus 105. So really not a lot of magic on the inside distance line with this lady's fight at minus 140. And over 2.5 is plus 110. Amorim could start this fight really fast. Amorim could get this fight to the ground and sub her up. But let me tell you something. Looking at it from more of a degenerate perspective, I kind of think Amorim by decision is not crazy. Now, obviously, the odds are not great for an Amorim decision. Plus 215, plus 250. KO, plus 500. They're not giving you a lot to play with. Hey, shout out to Sal for the 199. My guy, Late Night Live, never more clutch. Hey, this is no longer the Late Night Live. It's motherfucking PropAholics. Understand me? This is PropAholics, bro. The #1 prop show in the game. Okay? PropAholics deep dives every single Thursday. Next level deep dives. So let's talk about what do we want to do for the fighter poll for you guys. What do you think that I should match in here? Amorim inside distance, minus 140. Decision plus 215. You can't work a lot of magic on this fight. Amorim second round sub plus 550. Am I crazy for thinking second round sub over first? I don't think so. The thing is, I must say, a lot of submission wins for the side of Mizuki Inoue. As a pro, she's got 9 submission wins. She's a submission artist herself. It's just one of those situations. I feel like the sneaky call is actually this fight to hit an over mark. It could be more competitive than the odds have you believe in. I think Amorim wins. I think she wins the positional battle. Better wrestler, better top control, more active fighter. So Amorim should pull it off. Amorim sub in round 1. You like Amorim sub plus 120. Sub in round 1 for Amorim. What is that line sitting at? Amorim first round sub. Sometimes I wish I write this shit down before, but you know we do it on the fucking cuff. Plus 325. Round 2 plus 550. Round 3 plus 825. It's just one of these fights, man. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 175. Could go under 1.5 rounds, dude. But it could also go over 2.5. Like, it's one of those fights where I don't know where Mizuki's at. You know? So let's just write it out as it should be written out. I'm going to start getting the poll prepared. I'm going to let you guys get your final votes in. But let's just do it as many of us are thinking. Amorim by sub, right? Most people like Amorim to win by submission. It's slight plus money. It's not crazy plus money. But Amorim by sub is plus 120. That's worth something. That's not funny. That's a little bit of love right there. Hey, shout out to Renny Roman. Familia, it's almost time. Thank you for the $10. We're close. We're close to the fucking violence, man. Incoming. Saturday is going to be crazy. I can't wait for Saturday. Shout out to the dono, bro. I appreciate my dog. Thank you, Renny Roman. You're a gangster, my friend. You know that? You're a fucking gangster. Amorim by sub is the first one that I'm going to write down for the voters poll. I got to tell you, you let me know right now. What do you guys like more? I'm going to let you guys decide. The over 2.5 or the under 2.5. What do you like more? Over or under 2.5 rounds? Amorim is 81% of the people's picks. Essentially, everybody's saying there's no shot. No shot for her opponent, which I don't think there really is, but, you know, it's never no chance. It's just most likely, come on. Over 2.5, under 2.5. Okay, we got some over under mixed in. Amorim inside distance, also under 2.5. Respect on that. ID inside the distance is not a bad call. ITD minus 150. Kind of ugly that they got that minus 150 though, right, chat? Should be better than that. What do you guys think about the over under 1.5 rounds? It seems like chat is leaning towards that under by a bit. AJ, this fight, I see going the distance. Amorim's on a 4-fight finish streak at strawweight right now. which has never been done. Don't see 5 in a row. People like the unders. People like an under. People like an over. There's PDX with the over. Let's put the over 2.5 like a savage real quick. Plus 110 for the over 2.5. I kind of want to put the 1.5. Gracias. This show is brought to you by Zins, specifically the spearmint flavor. You're sitting here hanging out. You're watching the show. You're at home. You want some attention and focus, because I do. You pop a Zin. Within 20 seconds, you feel an uptick in your ability to function, okay? Cognition jumps, productivity jumps, energy levels jump. Hop on the Zin train. Order now on Zin.com. Use promo code EXPERTS, and you won't save a buck because they don't give me a promo code. Bastards. Bastards don't give me no promo code, man. They should. They should give me a promo code. I'm pissed about it. I'm pissed about it. Where's my promo code? Huh? Zins are gross? Blocked. I'm not actually going to block you for that. Don't fucking disrespect me. The Zins are gross. That's a fucking disgrace. Bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Nah, he's not actually blocked, but you know. All right. Enough of my ranting and rambling about this fucking fight. I'm throwing polls up now. Okay. Okay. Brothers, sisters, we will have the polls moving right now. All right. Cooking up quick. Get your votes in. Let's see where your heads are at. Let's find out where we match. All right. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? The poll is up now. You tell me what's the A side and what's the B side. Get your votes in. I'm curious. Imagine AJ's face on his impact smiling. Tell me that's not a perfect sale, though. We could blow this shit up, bro. A Zin promo? What the fuck? What the fuck? Inside distance 2 days ago was even money? Damn, yeah. The whole gang missed the fucking boat on that shit. Volkov is a legendary pick. I salute you, sir. The Volkov train to the top. Where's my sound effects guy? Hey, Jamie, play the fucking sound effects. What are we doing? Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to the sound effects guy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to my sound effects guy. A happy dad sponsor, Jay, is crazy, dude. Happy dad sponsor, Jay. Oh, yeah. Yo, it's fucking happy dad. She's feeling a little bit sad. But be a happy dad. Ba-na, 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 ba-na. Currently leading the way is the over 1.5 at minus 175, which I do have to tell you seems pretty fucking live, man. I agree Volkov's second best heavyweight after Tommy Boy. Hell yeah. Salkill going to take over the UFC. Salkill is in trouble against Haqparast. Salkill's running into thunder against Nasrat Haqparast, bro. I'm a Haqparast witness. When you're feeling sad, drink yourself a happy dad, now sponsored by MMA experts and Gianni's Value Picks. I'm laying it down on the value side. There you go. The value side is always there. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Come on, guys. I got to tell you, I know I'm going to get some booze for this. At 47% right now is the over 1.5 rounds. Oh, I know it's ugly at minus 175. I'm sorry. Stop booing me, please. Come on, guys. What the fuck? Hey. The fuck, man? It's not, listen, the chat voted what they voted for. They voted what they voted. Don't blame me for this shit. They voted what they fucking voted for. I put it in there. I had to. What else was I supposed to do? The fuck? I got to do what I have to. Understand? I got to do what I have to do. Right now, they're saying over 1.5. What do you want from me? Chat, what do you want from me different? Huh? What do you want from me different? I got to do the best that I can do. I'm trying. I'm trying my best, forgetting the rest, right? But they say they like Amorim by sub. What am I supposed to tell them? Don't do it? Supposed to tell them they're living a lie? I can only say so much. Understand me? I can only say so much. The over 1.5 seems like the people's call. And if that's the people's call, that's the people's call. What am I going to do? Right? Is strongly in the lead right now. Absolutely kicking ass on the way. Absolutely kicking ass on the way. I'm going to leave the poll up for another 2 minutes. But right now, it's looking like that's the winner. The people call what they call. The people call what they call. They call what they call. Yeah, they say it all. They call what they call. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a change in the poll. The people have spoken, though. The people have spoken. The poll is about to be closed out. I'm giving it another minute. The Geek Bar has you zooted, bro. Oh, shit. It is a realistic parlay piece. I think over 1.5 makes a lot of sense for a ladies fight. Let me see the Prize Picks lineups here. I got to log in every time. Prize Picks knows how to piss your boy off. You know that? They know how to piss me off. Fucking Prize Picks. What prize is this shit? They don't even have the ladies fight. They told the ladies to go F themselves. Fight time. They don't even have this fight. Takedowns, nothing. All right. They told the ladies to go F themselves. Well, the poll is about to be closed out. Wow. Amorim by sub at plus 120, though, is trekking forward. I'm going to let you guys do 50 votes. We're at 46. Bana, bana, bana. I did not pull out my dentures. It was a Zin. Amorim and Walker by sub. Respect on that. But Walker could get a TKO with ground and pound. Oh, shit. Amorim by sub is coming up. Amorim by sub is coming up. Climbing the poll at 38% now. Get your votes in. I'm closing the poll out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In first place, Bana, sits. Bana. Over 1.5 rounds at minus 175. And yes, that graphic was on point. How sick is the timing of that graphic? That's on point, Jay, with the graphic. Over 1.5 is the community vote right there. Screenshot it then. Because I know some people are upset. I know some people, they're like, yo, bro, I'm not in the Discord. I can't get all the notes. Well, bam, screenshot it now then. This is the people's vote. Understand that I think Amorim is very live for a submission here. I like inside distance as well. They like the fight to go over 1.5. I think it's sensible. And I get why. So I got you guys with a little graphic, okay? A little graphic for the action. There is the chat's pick for this fight on the screen. All of the notes will be in the Discord immediately following the stream. So if you are a member, you got everything. If you're not a member of the channel, well, you know what? You still got it right here. I tell you all the results. I ain't hiding nothing from you. But if you want, the actual poll results and all for the full thing, you don't have to just listen to me. I'll tell you the results of the poll right here, though. I'm not going to screw you guys sideways. Over 1.5, 38%. Second place, 34 is sub. And then third place, inside distance, a minus 150, 18%, and 10% on the under 2.5 rounds. So that is what fight number one's lineup is looking like. I want to jump to the fight number 2 lineup, and let's get into it. Fight number 2 on the card. We got Azat Maksum versus Mitch Raposo. My prediction here is Azat Maksum to win. I think not only can he win the striking battle, but he is underrated in the grappling because of matchups against very good competition. Azat Maksum is skillful with submission threats. Azat Maksum comes from a wrestling base. Azat Maksum is well-rounded. Azat Maksum has long, skinny arms that seem perfect to lock up a choke on a guy in Mitch Raposo who is probably going to be shooting some shiesty takedowns on him. I feel like Azat Maksum should be a lock here. Now, of course, from a betting angle, the odds for the fight are very wide. The odds for the fight are ugly wide. The odds for the fight, you could even say, are rather frustratingly wide. Currently, odds for the fight have Azat Maksum as a minus 450 favorite. Very, very wide. Mitch Raposo, plus 350 on the opposite end. Okay? Looking at how this fight goes, it's like they want you to believe it's over 2.5 rounds at minus 165. But Azat Maksum has finishing ability, and Raposo has not fought someone with good grappling in the UFC. The best grappler he ever fought was Jake Hadley, who won by submission against him. Azat Maksum by sub is nearly 4-1 odds. Maksum to win inside distance, plus 155. I like the idea of that. I'm actually going to write down some of these numbers right here. Azat by sub, plus 380. Maksum ITD is still pretty good, plus 155, right? Inside distance. What if he has a scintillating knockout? Let's see. Under 2.5, plus 145, and over over 1.5 at minus 360. Do you guys like an over or under 1.5 rounds? What do you prefer? You guys let me know. Because I'll base the poll on the over under, what you like. Over 2.5 at chalk or under at plus money. I can't wait till we get to the Nasrat fight either. Over. You guys like over? Okay. You like an over 2.5? I can put the over 1.5 on the lineup as well. Over 1.5 is minus 360. It's ugly odds. I kind of am considering doing a head-to-head with you guys to see what the people like more. Over 2.5 at minus 165 or under 2.5 at plus 145. But over 1.5 is chalk, but it's like high likelihood. I do think it probably goes over 1.5 rounds. Audio, yeah, you can't hear me? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let me listen to myself. 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 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 oh. Audio cutting out? What the fuck? Is the audio cutting out? Audio is fine for you? Yeah, I don't know. Something weird is going on with the fucking Wi-Fi. It says it's slightly off on this end. Strange. All right. Well, if you guys notice consistent audio issues, let me know. It cuts out when I listen to something. Well, makes sense. But right now it's working good. Bump. Stuttering John is crazy. Spit it out, man. Spit it out. Spit it out. Well, looking at the poll, Azat Maksum is 93%. I'm not going to waste time leaving that poll up for any longer because we all know where the fucking numbers are at. All right. 93%. That would be considered one-way traffic. Okay. Now let me throw up some of the other odds that people may consider. Okay. Get your votes in on the poll now. We'll see where everything lines up. Discord link. I'll update the members' Discord link at the end of the stream. Bing, bong, bing, bing, bong. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what the people decide for this fight. What is the line that calls the names of the people? What are the odds that call the name of the people? What is the one, man? I don't think Raposo's UFC level either. Wow, Maksum inside distance is a massive winner right now. 50% of the people so far are on Maksum inside the distance at plus 155. You're on Maksum decision. Respect on that. So the over 2.5 is probably your money call there. ITD is clean, right? I think Maksum could get a stoppage here. Interesting. Maksum inside the distance taking a fucking run early. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it holds up. I'll leave the poll up. I like to get 50 votes. So if you're watching and not voting, understand that you're just doing yourself a disservice, man. Even if you don't have the best picks ever, be confident in what you call. And whether you're right or wrong, we always appreciate you dropping a vote in here. We always appreciate you dropping a vote on the show, no matter what the results are. Bam. Right, chat? Give me a round of applause. We will make prop betting great again. There is nothing that I can't do as far as props go. I'm the best ever. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is the best prop betting show on the internet across all sports. Thank you, guys. Hey, shout out to Harsh Truth. Therese Finney's picking Gane. Is that true? Sound effects have greatly improved the stream, AJ. Thanks, bro. Thank you, bro. Get your votes up on the poll. Listen, I mean, you can get crazy and be like, yo, I like Maksum by sub. He's going to catch him in the second round at plus 1,200. That's real D-Gen shit. I think inside distance, I think sub is live. If you like submission or decision for Azat Maksum, that line is 2-1 odds, which is not very good. Very widespread, not interesting to me. So some things just not catching the eye of the man. How many votes we got so far in the poll? We're at 38 votes. We need 12 more to make it solidified. Chauncey Billups by sub. Chauncey Billups going to jail, chat. Chauncey Billups, lock him up and throw away the key. Yeah. Chauncey Billups, I'm sorry, he's going to jail, prison time for him. No shaving points on the games. That shit isn't cool. Give some respect to the sport, you fool. Right? He's in with the fucking mob. Bana, that leads the way. Inside distance leads the way. Right now, clearly ahead. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Mamma mia, here we go again. Mama, working all together. You almost went to his arraignment this afternoon. Why almost and not actually? The biggest bet of the generation, Almeida by KO. I can't wait for Almeida to get dogged. Dogged. They're going to replace Johnny of the Week with Billups jail calling. Mamma mia. Yeah, there's no way that the Maksum ITD line is not the winner. So congratulations to Azat Maksum inside distance. That is the community's favorite call for this fight. I'm not surprised, as many believe, and I'd say me included, there are red flags around the true ability of Mitch Raposo's, UFC capabilities. Jake Hadley won by submission against him. I think Azat Maksum is live to win by submission against him as well. With 42% of the votes, Azat Maksum inside distance is the PropAholics community call of the week for this fight. Over 2.5 rounds, minus 165 in second place. Maksum by sub in third place at plus 380. Line is nice, but 20% of the people only. And under 2.5 rounds at plus 145. AJ, can we say MMA, UFC wise, the hardest sport to rig? I will say for the most part, yeah, right? To rig a fight takes a certain amount of skill. But, controversial judging could come into play. But if somebody gets knocked out, they get knocked out. I don't think you guys appreciate these graphics enough. Do you understand that I make these graphics on the fly myself? This is all done during the show. Everything you see in front of you is me during the show. Unless I got crazy predictions of what the chat is going to fucking call. But inside distance, Azat Maksum pulls off the win. Wow. From Adobe Photoshop, I used to make it. I am what some will call a Photoshop savant. I'm a Photoshop savant. I've been using Adobe Photoshop for a long time. And I did 1 year in high school of it. And then the rest of it is just self-taught. I just started fucking figuring shit out with time. Sneaky PropAholics W. Thank you, Michael. Let's go. All right. We're going to move up the card. We're going to get to the next fight. Hamdi Abdelwahab taking on Chris Barnett. Hamdi Dumpty to win is the prediction. I'm going with the side of the more active fighter, the younger fighter, the prospect, versus the aging journeyman Chris Barnett. Listen, Chris Barnett's fun to watch, but come on, man. Chris Barnett is fun to watch. He's exciting. He goes out there and spins and throws out crazy shit. But I think Hamdi Abdelwahab's activity rate is a factor. I think his boxing pressure is a big factor. I think his wrestling could end up finding him top position. I feel like Hamdi Abdelwahab should get the hand raised, but at 5-1 odds, there is no fucking value side of that. Like Gianni the Grease going Chris Barnett type shit. You know what I'm saying? Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's look at the odds here, because we're here for the fucking lines. Hamdi Abdelwahab is a stupid 5-1 favorite. Not much value on the 5-1 odds. KO for Abdelwahab sits at plus 100. Decision sits at plus 190. Abdelwahab to win inside distance, minus 125. Under 2.5 rounds, minus 148. Over a round and a half, minus 168. I mean, Abdelwahab should go out and clear in this fight. Odds are not fun, but like I could see Abdelwahab with ground and pound, top position. I could see him by a decision too. It's canceled. This fight is not canceled, bro. This is not the cancel fight. Hamdi to win in round number 1. Line sits at plus 190. It's not even that good. Is over 1.5 decent or too juiced? I mean, big heavyweights, minus 168. Azat reminds you of Vladimir Matushenko. Under 2.5 for the big boys, minus 148. The prop side of this is not hype. Not hype at all. Not hype at all. The prop side of this fight is boring. I mean, looking at you really like the over 1.5? All right. Listen, you have a confident read on this, Usus. Thank you. Minus 168. We'll put the over 1.5 in. Hamdi inside distance. Minus 125 is trash, though. Abdelwahab wins in round 3 plus 1,000. Hamdi stops him late. I mean, if Barnett wins, that's some crazy shit. What's the Barnett KO line looking like? Barnett to win by knockout plus 475. I mean, listen, if you want, I can include that for you guys on the other side. Abdelwahab inside distance minus 125. Decision is plus 190. The issue is we don't know for sure what the health is of Chris Barnett after an Achilles tear. I don't know what level he's at. I don't know where he's at. This fight is just stupid odds-wise, man. All right, let's have some fun with it. All right, fuck it. I got to put something down. I got to put something down. Right? It's the only way to do it. Something's got to give. You like Hamdi round 1? Odds are shit, though. It's plus 190. 65% of the chat on Abdelwahab. That's actually not crazy. The chat is saying this is a competitive fight. Okay. Okay. I'm going to throw the polls up so you guys get your votes in here. All right. Get your votes in on the poll. Hamdi Dumpty, Chris Barnett. Do you believe Hamdi pulls it off? Do you believe Hamdi is the way? Or is Barnett going to be the chat's call? Right now, Barnett KO is the chat's pick. I feel like this fight is live to go over that 1.5, though. I like what Useless called out. So shout out to him, bro. He's got sharp takes. What's up, Bondi? What's up, Bondi, bro? How you doing? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bana, 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 bana. Oh, shit. Hamdi via Barnett's diabetes and cholesterol finally taking him out is crazy. What's up, Gustav Nav? Holy shit. Money line is shit, dude. Trash odds. Bana, 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 bana. Wow. The chat liking this Barnett side. You're putting $1,000 on Barnett by KO. Good luck. How long does Aspinall Gane match last? 2 rounds or less. 2 rounds or less, man. 2 rounds or less. Bana, bana, bana. Hey, useless. Check your Instagram DMs right now. If you want it, all you got to do is click it. For this fight, I'll let you say some shit. If you want it, but you're always good to me, I want to give you a shout. If you want it, you can hit that button and hop in. Only if you want to. No pressure. But I like that you be dropping takes on everything. So I'm going to give you the, moment to shine if you want to. There's your shot, bro. On short notice. Stepping in like Bisbing, bro. If he was healthy, I could see him piecing up Hamdi. Listen, Barnett is not healthy. He's 39. He's coming off an Achilles tear, an injury against Nzechukwu. He's hard to pick, man. Hard-earned money ain't going on a Hamdi prop. Hamdi inside distance is winning now. At minus 125. That's kind of crazy. I thought that the over 1.5 was better. That's wild, bro. What the fuck? I don't like that shit. Useless as Volk on 20 seconds notice, man. Hey, if he wants to hop in, bro, he's got a link. I'm going to let him hop in now. Hopefully he hops in like 30 seconds, man. He tore his Achilles just jumping at the intro. I'm good on Barnett. It's because you know what it is, bro? When you're that chubby and that athletic, right, it eventually catches up to you. Eventually you hit that point where it all falls off. You can't be that fat at 5'9", fighting at heavyweight, competing at a high level, carrying that much body fat around, and think that you're going to be competing at a world-class level for long. All right, we're going to give time to shine to one of the fucking OGs of the channel. Useless, what's up, dog? What we got? I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to big time you.
Nah, it's okay. Up? I hope you're having a great day, bro.
Trying to get us both on screen. There we go. What's up, man?
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you good, bro.
All right. I like Hamdi ITD. I like the over 1.5 as well. And
okay.
I want to say, I haven't seen you in a long time, bro. Long time no see.
I know, bro. That's why I wanted to get you in, because you're always coming through for me, bro. I said, let me give him a fucking quick shout out on the live, you know?
Let's go, bro. Bro, I'm over here, have you on the big screen, bro. It's always exciting to break down the props as well.
So I want to ask this, man.
Yeah.
Over 1.5 is the one that you brought up to me.
Yeah, I'm an over 1.5 DGen.
I think the over 1.5 is kind of the best one. I'm surprised, bro. I'm looking at the poll right now. 31% though, they go on Hamdi inside distance. You think there's a world where Hamdi gets laid out by Chris Barnett, though? Be honest with me.
There is. I think there is. There
okay.
Is, yeah.
Okay. I think if he loses this fight, it'd be something out of a goddamn comedy movie. It'd probably make my night. Like, honestly, bro, I'd fucking get a good laugh out of Barnett just upsetting him with a crazy KO, especially in Abu Dhabi, too, for the fucking Egyptian.
Or a spinning wheel kick, and he does
done. Spinning wheel kick, he goes straight back. Holy shit, bro. Hey, you got anything else for us, big dog?
I just want to say, AJ, God bless.
Shout your channel out, man. Give yourself the shout out.
It's useless on YouTube. Thank you. I still get stage fright. I don't know why, but
why you getting stage fright with me? How long have you known me, bro? You've been following the channel for what? 2 years now?
Yeah, a while now. And
that's funny, bro.
Remember when I said I hope the payment went through? It actually saved. So it actually saved.
Dude, listen. You're a fucking savage on the, MMA YouTube. You're on the come up. Click his channel, guys. I'm gonna pin it at the top for a minute. Give him some subscribers, bro.
Thank you, AJ. AJ,
He's a loyal mod, bro, and he's posting content too. Useless. Thank you for hopping in real quick. I might listen. If you're an MMA YouTuber that's a mod on this channel, you might be getting call-ins on fucking Thursday nights. All right.
God bless, AJ. Peace.
Peace. God bless, buddy. Hey, shout out to the boy for coming through, man. I was glad to see Useless up in here, and I wanted to give him a quick shout out. Okay. So what I'll tell you is this. Hamdi inside distance is ahead in the poll right now. Nothing beats it. I got to close out the poll as is. But that over 1.5, which tied for second place, is looking pretty nice. Hamdi might stop him. I think Hamdi round 3 is not a crazy call. I called Hamdi round 3. Maybe I'm wild. Thanks, AJ. Of course, Useless. Listen, if you're doing MMA YouTube, you're up in here, you have me on Instagram or X, like, you might just be getting a call into the big show on Thursdays, because I like chopping it up with you guys, man. So something to know for the Thursday show. I planned on doing something like that tonight, and I anticipate doing it more often throughout the PropAholics episodes, man. So expect more of it. Now, I will say I was sidetracked, so I ain't done the graphic yet. So give me 15 seconds, okay? The graphic is on the way. I'm quick with the graphic, guys. It's no joke. Bang, bang, bang. Line right there. Bro, you're going to see the graphic in 30 seconds or less, all right? Bang, bang, bang. There he is. The fucking man himself, Humpty Dumpty on the screen. He looks like, it looks like a fucking Hamdi. I don't know what else to say about him. He's Humpty Dumpty. What else do you expect? What else do you expect from him, And let's fucking bring him up, all right? Just so you guys got it, the community has voted that man right there, inside distance, as their favorite of the night. My brother called Belgori. Shout out to my brother, man. I was telling my brother I'd like to have him call into this show too, but as of right now, hasn't happened yet. Call-in show would be goated. We'll have some shit come together. I don't know. I'm still figuring out PropAholics and stuff. It's a new show, bro. We're on episode 3, It's episode 3 of something that how many fucking other shows I've done hundreds of episodes. The chat is picking this inside the distance. I personally have to say I prefer the over 1.5, but I do think Hamdi probably gets a stoppage. But come on, bro. Even look at Hamdi. Look at Hamdi. This is not a reliable guy. It's not. It's really not. I think he wins, but it's not a reliable guy. It's not. What's up, Brooke the Rook? What's up? What's up? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Hamdi is capping at all times. So you're saying he's full of crap? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hamdi, the athletic specimen. Hamdi, the freak of freaks. Hamdi, the chosen one. Understand? Let's keep running up this damn card. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. All right, all right. All right, all right. Hey, shout out to Useless for hopping in. I had to unpin that at the top. But hey, thank you for hopping in, my brother. I appreciate that. You're going to see this fight, how good I am, then we see nothing. That's why Barnett is kind of live round 1. Fresh today, you know what the issue is, though? Barnett's just well past it, and he's obese, dog. I worry about obviously both are chubby, but he's a different level. Nathaniel Wood versus Jose Delgado. My prediction here, it's got to be Jose Delgado to find a way to handle business here. Now, I'll tell you, Nathaniel Wood is good as fuck. Nathaniel Wood is good everywhere. He's absolutely a talent. Delgado's going to have the serious size advantage. Delgado's got dangerous power in his punches and kicks. He's nasty on the inside. Just truly a high caliber stand-up fighter with a decent ground game. I don't see Nathaniel Wood being able to really body Delgado in the grappling. If they're striking, could Wood catch him? Absolutely. He's got a fast and snappy right hand, and maybe he finds it. But so far, Delgado's been perfect, and I'm just having a hard time going against a guy that seems to be one to keep an eye on for the future of, this division versus a Wood who's like a really strong 21-6 gatekeeper. I think Delgado finds a way to win, but Wood gives him a tough fight. This is a matchup where Delgado may be forced into the deeper waters. He has been outside of the UFC. I do think he could still thrive in the later stages of the fight. Now, let's look at the betting lines here for the matchup. Delgado is around a -150 favorite on the line. So, bit of the favorite status. Wood sitting at +121. Under 2.5 rounds is expected at -125. Note that Nathaniel Wood has not been stopped in a fight since 2020. Since that point, has gone the distance more often than not. He hasn't stopped a fight, nor has he been stopped since 2020. His last finish came in 2019. Nathaniel Wood is one of those guys that can work for 3 hard, can mix it up for 3 hard. He's 9-3 in the UFC. He's really talented. I think that Delgado has the knockout chance, but I'm not surprised with Delgado getting the decision, to be real with you. +350, +375, Delgado outworks him to a unanimous decision. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's crazy at all. Delgado on the judges' scorecards, I'm not mind boggled and blown. I'm sitting here thinking, all right, maybe. Right? Delgado to win this fight inside of the distance, +110. Delgado by KO, +210. And then Delgado by sub at +650. Nathaniel Wood has 2 submission losses, 2 KO losses, and 2 decision losses. Delgado has 6 knockouts with 4 submissions. He's never won a fight by decision. His 1 loss is a pros decision loss, man. But that doesn't mean he can't go the distance, and it doesn't mean he can't win a decision. You guys like the Wood spread at +3.5 is -125? I want to say it's not a crazy idea. That's not crazy. They got the opposite spread for some reason here, but no, I don't think it's a bad idea. -125 if Wood could win a round. I think, though, Delgado by a decision kind of jumps out at me. I don't think Wood's beating him. Delgado by decision is pretty good odds. +350. And listen, in the Middle East, they don't like Nathaniel Wood. They don't like Nathaniel Wood in the Middle East, guys. They don't like him in the Middle East. All right. What else we got? We got Delgado decision. We got Wood +3.5. You guys want me to go with what? Anyway, somebody likes a Delgado round 1. I've seen it throughout the week. You think Delgado stopping him early? Wood Delgado's a dope fight. Delgado wins in the first round. You want that line? What line you want me to put in, chat? Let me know. We got Delgado submission, KO, inside distance, whatever you want. But Delgado decision stood out at +350. Wood +3.5, -125 stood out as well. El Sawadi Camilo's off, bro. Yeah. Nah, it's true, Michael Maloney. Unfortunately true. You like the Wood by decision side, KZ? You're a contrarian here. Wood by decision. Not even worth it, bro. +200. You're getting better odds on Delgado by decision. You like Delgado by finish? Delgado inside the distance +130. I can throw that in for you. +130, +110, around that range. Delgado KO. Delgado KO is plus 210. Woods plus 3.5 is minus 125. Bana. Drum roll, guys. Come on. Let's build some anticipation. Let's go. Let's see what this sounds like. Keep it going. Come on, man. That shit should be longer. What the fuck? Okay. I'm going to give you guys an option for it here. Over or under 1.5 rounds? Over or under 1.5? Get your votes in right now. Don't type it in chat. I'm taking the chat into consideration before I write this last one out. I'm taking chat into consideration. Oh, yeah. You with me on Volkov? Okay. But you're going with the more experienced guy here. Respect. Seems like the over is more of a unanimous vote. So I will be putting the over in the live viewer poll. I'm sorry if you disagree with that. All right. Let's see where the votes line up. It all comes down to these votes. Bam. Get your votes in on the stream. We're living the dream. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Votes now. Votes now. KZ, Instagram, DM, now, KZ. Now's your chance to shine. Bum. I'm calling people up on the spot randomly. Bum. Dun. What's up, Stormy Normie? I see you, bro. I didn't forget about you either. Bum. All right, Mr. KZ MMA. Now is your time to shine. KZ.
What's up?
Holy shit. What's that background noise, man? We got to get that background noise done. I'm going to fucking have an aneurysm up in here. Let's mute him real quick and we'll bring him back. KZ, what is that sound? Is somebody fucking on a chalkboard or something? Somebody dying in the background? What the hell's happening? KZ's at the gym. There he is. Yeah, now you're good. Holy shit. Bro, my ears almost popped, bro. I was fucking thinking somebody was fucking screaming at you. You're good. You're at the gym. Listen, you're doing a fucking workout in Central America. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's going well for you. What's your call here? So you like the side of Nathaniel Wood. You're feeling the side of the underdog. Why is it calling you, bro? Is he frozen or is he just staring into my soul? I think he's frozen, guys. I think he's frozen as fuck. Down goes KZ. Well, maybe he'll come back. Damn, KZ. I was excited to chop it up. It's all right. It's all right. Well, hopefully he can rejoin. Bump. There he is.
All right, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, you sound good, bro. I hear you.
All right, good. Yeah, no, I'm at the gym, bro. So that's why, like, you have the music upstairs. I had my headphones in. But yeah, bro, I'm on Nathaniel Wood here. It's just, it served me in the Bruno Silva fight to pick the veteran here. But like, you know, Hyun Sung Park and Delgado don't have the same kind of danger factor. So it's like I can see Delgado getting the win. Like I'm not saying Wood's a lock, and I wouldn't say like, oh, you're fucking stupid for picking Delgado because he's a dangerous ass fighter. I can definitely see him winning. But I think that Wood will be able to stay safe enough in the striking, maybe take him later. Who knows how Delgado's going to look in later in round 2 and round 3. Maybe Wood can just outwork him, or Wood just gets fucking slept and Delgado's him, and we'll see. But I'm gonna go with the veteran experience.
I respect that side of things, man, and I see why you're picking it. Right now, Delgado looks like the fucking guy to watch. But we've been fooled before with the guy that looks like the guy to watch, and he's not. And fucking Nathaniel was sharp. But what do you have to say about the fact that he's hated in the Middle East, bro? They hate him out there. Remember last time?
Why do they hate him?
Remember Naimov was cheating the whole fight? They didn't call one foul against him? Grabbing
oh, yeah, that's true. But Delgado, at least Delgado's Mexican, and he's not named OV. So it might be an even playing field.
He's friends with some Muslims out there, though. That's what I heard.
Ah, shit. Well... That might make it a little bit tricky, Delgado decision is a live pick, for sure. I'm not locking Wood, but yeah, bro. Shit, I wish I was at home so I could hop on. Like my phone's about to die and shit.
You're good. Listen, no, I'm just glad you came through, man. And feel free to drop your own link in the chat so the people can get a chance to fucking sub.
Bet, I'll do that. Or I don't know, Useless can do that. My shit's probably about to die right now on 1%.
Get the video from the guy. His phone's dying. Peace, buddy. Look at that. KZ sacrificed his workout for us. Phone battery dead for the chance to come on live. Shout out to KZ, man. I hope you guys are enjoying the flair of this show with me calling in certain folks, man. I'm bringing thunder to this show, man. I got ideas for this show. This was the test episode. Bana. Wow. The poll has me like, whoa, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this, bro. I'm actually sitting here surprised. Delgado inside distance is the clear winner. Not even a fucking contest? What? I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Not that I think it's impossible that he wins inside the distance. So I thought that there would be like a, bit of the bait being jumped at with a, plus 300-ish tag for a decision. But no, Chad is holding strong. Wow. Wow. Whoa. What's the best prop? I mean, chat's saying inside distance because logically this guy's a fucking killer. He's been knocking people out left and right. He's been fighting like a goddamn monster. Nathaniel was an undersized featherweight, and Delgado is a fucking full-size featherweight. Delgado inside distance is the vote of the people. So far, inside distance has been the favorite fucking call of 3 of the 4 fights on this card. Yeah, KZ's a savage, bro. Killed his phone, paused his workout, came on the stream. He is the hero we didn't know we needed. So shout out to the scintillating savage KZ. Listen, he deserves a round of applause, bro. His phone died at the gym for him to hop on tonight. Come on, cheer it up for him. Let's go. Again, come on, a little more. Thank you, KZ. Thank you, guys. So screenshot it now. Chad has decided inside distance for Delgado is the money call to be had. They do have a significant strike line, 55 for Delgado over or under. That's fucking tricky shit because that could flip-flop left, right, up, down, back, forth, every fucking direction possible. That could go any which way. That could go any which way. Seriously, that could go any which way. That could be trouble on the line, no matter what fucking side. That could be trouble for the boy. That could be big, big trouble for all of us. But yeah, I think Delgado wins inside distance is live. But decision at plus 350, I just like the value of, because I could see Wood going long here. Wood's hard to put away. He's an experienced and crafty veteran. I understand that the chat likes this, Delgado inside distance line, but I must say, I don't think it's crazy for a decision in this fight. So not to say I disagree with the chat. I don't, hate the call, but I do think other side of the spectrum could be live. All right. The poll is up for our next fight. We're going to continue climbing this card. We have Valter Walker versus Louis Sutherland. Obviously, I'm picking Valter Walker with the masses of the community, but I must say Louis Sutherland is a very scary guy. He's a very scary guy. It's the best way to put it. Big boy in the heavyweight division, strong, power in hands. Full sized. I mean, he weighs 265 plus. He cuts weight to hit 265. He's a dangerous heavyweight. Valter Walker should be the better grappler. Valter Walker should find himself in top position. Valter Walker should be able to land some shots from top position. Valter Walker is probably live for a stoppage. Inside distance for Valter Walker is minus 150. I do believe at minus 150, there is some value for that. Submission isn't really going to tickle many of your fancies here. Sits at plus 115. Over 1.5, minus 140. Under 1.5, plus 120. So not great on the over-under side of things. Now, if you do think Walker wins by KO, if you envision a world where he gets a stoppage instead, it's plus 425. Walker by sub, though, if you're on that side of things, you're sitting at only plus 115. So weighing out the value, I would rather just cover both ends and do inside distance and lay a little more down if I'm just going straight for it confidently, or even in a parlay, as opposed to plus 115. If I'm putting an inside distance line in a parlay, I feel better about that than forcing a submission when he's fighting a big, strong heavyweight. Now, if you're on the Louis Sutherland side, I think that you're live for a KO. And I think it's stupid not to include a plus 450 KO on the opposite side in the poll for the chat. Under 1.5 is plus money. So there is the caveat of if you like that under 1.5, that could be the call to go attack. I don't think you're reaching there. I don't think that's crazy. I feel as though I can't include it because inside distance, KO, sub, and then Sutherland KO on the opposite side seem kind of too good to pass up. I feel like if I had 5 options for the polls, I would have included that as my 5th option. But they only give me 4, so I have to do with it as I can. You feel like Walker should go for rear naked choke because heel hook's risky? I think even an arm triangle is a better option. Now, what's interesting is we could be completely missing. What if Walker goes out and wins a boring decision? Just wrestle fucks him, gets on top, embraces the grind, and gets it on the judges' scorecards. That's not the craziest take ever, but I think that's a relatively low likely take. I think the odds of that are not very high. I think both men are finishers. Both men probably looking to make statements. I mean, for Valter Walker, he's taking on a debuting guy. For Sutherland, he has a chance to, break into the rankings with the win here. Hey, Mac Braun, I'm doing good, bro. If you're having trouble with notifications, turn off the bell, then turn it back on for the refresh. YouTube glitches sometimes. I don't want you guys to miss on the PropAholics show just because of YouTube. Shout out to Hernanov, fucking gem of a mod. You know Hernanov, if you ever want to hop on the show live, I'd let you in too. You know that. If you want to fucking go face-to-face, if you got a take you want, if it's this fight or something, you just let me know. I'll send you the link as well. So you just let me know, bro. I don't want to fucking force you on if you're feeling, camera shy. But if you're interested, you're always welcome. Also, chat, I have to ask you guys, we're at 56 likes. This is my newest show that I'm doing. It would mean a lot to me if we could hit 100 likes during the stream live. So make sure you guys hit that like button if you're enjoying. If you like what you're hearing, it's your first time watching me. This is not the only show I do. I have a fuckload of content. This is my prop deep dive. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and turn the bell on. You don't want to miss a video. You don't want to miss a live stream. I got daily content on the channel, and it's coming out with thunder every single day of the week. So let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. If Sutherland knocks him out, bro, big Sutherland with those fucking meaty paws. Volter Walker. Imagine this world for a second. Let's have some fun. Fantasyland J. Let's play. That sounded a little sus. Sounded zesty. Now let's play. You know what I mean? God, you know what the fuck I mean. All right? Imagine a world. Volter Walker shoots for the heel hook. Right? He's playing legs. Trying to get low. Trying to fuck around. He gets caught with a big fucking right. Bam. Out cold. Flatlined. Mashed into the fucking canvas. Imagine a world he's not hitting takedowns. Imagine a world where Louis Sutherland's takedown defense holds up and is forced into more of a stand-up fight. Sutherland's got the pop in the hands. Sutherland meat to his face is a possibility. Sutherland meat to the face. Relax. Thank you. Makes me feel good. You like under 1.5, and it's plus money too if you like it. Like I said, that'd be the 5th option here. Surprisingly, Walker by sub is it. Hey, what do you guys think from my stream tomorrow? You savages going to be awake at 8 a.m.? Because I'm thinking to start the stream at fucking 8:30 a.m. and do an early stream tomorrow. And then do the video after. What do you guys think? Let me know, chat. The early bird special? Donna, Donna, Donna. You'll be here at 8 a.m. if I go live? Fuck yeah, bro. You'll be up for sure? Let's go. Bet. Okay. You at the barbershop at 8 a.m., but I'll keep tuned in? Fuck yeah. Thanks, AJ. I'll definitely consider it. I'll be awake for the live. Definitely will skip my crypto stuff for this community. What a savage, Hernano. You're a savage. You'll be here, Stormy Normie, my dog. Stormy fucking Normie up in here. You'll be here. Hey, Louis Boy, OG Herb. Holy shit. If you went live at 6 a.m., let's go, Braden. Good to know the Savage will be coming through. Therese Finney will be in the house. I don't see Walker taking him down with ease, but I see a sub opening up for Walker eventually and him finishing. Respect. Respect. Damn, bro. Sub is way ahead right now at plus 115. Everybody's loving it. My girl and I will be listening and watching on the way to drop her off at work. Sounds fucking perfect, man. It seems like sub is going to be the people's pick. At plus 115 is leading the way. I'll leave up the poll for another minute, so get your final votes in before Big J has to change the thing up. Big J, every single day. Big J, have it your way with Big J. You saw Sutherland in person at Perth. Dude is unbelievably massive. Not surprised. Anyone going to be up for the weigh-in show? Bro, I'm going to fucking wake my ass up. I have to wake my ass up, bro. The boys got to work. Wake up, have a coffee, and make it happen. You'll be here watching for your surveillance tech office at work. Sounds fucking perfect then. Off the sauce, looking soft, now taking the loss. Shee. The ceremonial weigh-ins are on at 10 a.m., so I'll be reacting to the ceremonials. I'm closing the poll out. Obviously, Volter Walker wins by submission. Is the chat's pick. 38% of the community deciding, hey, that sub line is the line for you and me. 8 months, let's fucking go. As always, love the channel and community, bro. W Bros. Let's go, Chris Hayes. Thank you for 8 months of membership, dog. Father Chris Hayes in the chat showing love, man. I appreciate you always, bro. Chat has chosen this. Chat has chosen this right here. Submission at plus 115 is the 38% pick of the chat, coming in first place. Second place, though, is Walker inside distance. I must say, to cover both ends, inside distance doesn't seem like a bad idea. I think personally, I like inside distance a bit more. Patchy, he tested positive for weed, bro. He didn't test positive for steroids. So, you know, can't really flack him too hard for that. Yeah, I like inside distance more, man. But sub is what the people pick, and the people's pick is what's up on screen. Yeah, in France, that's illegal as wild. Rocking the beard again? Listen, I'm rocking Stubble J. Not Big J beard. It's Stubble J beard. I like it stubbly, bro. I'm leaving it like this. You think Volta shows some hands? Okay. Okay. Yo, if you guys see, you want to see, let me bring up a video real quick. Look, just for a second. Look at my beard. Major question for the chat. Okay, we need to know. Dream fight for 2025. You can only pick one to happen, and you're going to have two. Look at that difference, huh? Beard was long, right? I didn't even realize it was that long. Beard was crazy long. It looks more tight now. Great video again. Thank you, bro. Stubble looks clean. Thanks, bro. Thank you, savages. Appreciate you guys hyping up the stubble look. I'm liking the stubble look a lot. It feels good. Homeless Jay is wild, but true. Gushkov is a savage training partner. I'll tell you that. Gushkov is savage work for him. The beard don't even look real, man. We got used to this look. I'm saying I'm aiming for Middle Eastern with the long beard. Stubble J feels professional. I like it, bro. You know, I'm also thinking your boy's got to start a mini cut too. I'm about to fucking start trimming down. I got to get the weight back in control, man. It's starting to spiral. All right. Bam, 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 bam. Let's keep on climbing up the card. Let's keep on moving up the card. Next fight on it, we got Ľudovít Klein versus Mateusz Rębecki. My pick here is Ľudovít Klein to go out and win. The reason being is, I mean, you look at Rębecki taking a lot of damage recently against Chris Duncan 2.5 months ago. Quick turnaround. He's going to have a lot of scar tissue buildup. I think that affects the optics of the fight. I think that Ľudovít Klein handles. You're actually challenged life, but YouTube defaulted. Yeah, it'll be fixed soon. Winter cut takes dedication. I'm there with you. I have to do it. I have to do it at least till Thanksgiving. And then when I get back from a fucking weekend trip, and then I got to do it all the way up until the last UFC event of 2025. I don't want to be chubby boy Jay. I got to be locked in Jay. Non-MMA related, but how did Jersey Bro Jay's birthday go? Really fun, man. So we did a family thing. And, you know, I got us some nice stuff. We had a good cake with the family. Tomorrow, though, is actually like a big event with, like, you know, our friends and shit. Going out to dinner. It's an Italian place. Going to like a fucking speakeasy after. It should be a good time. And it's good that the fucking card is early this Saturday, so I didn't have to work at night. Cutting the summer is easy. Winter is hibernation time. Bro, I got to get that fucking cut on now. I got to get that cut on now. I'm feeling chunky, Jay. Minus 134 for Ľudovít Klein. Okay. Thank you for asking too, Braden. I appreciate you. And then I think if I have to bet something on a prop, like I think more likely Klein on the scorecards. Him getting a knockout of Rębecki, I'm not feeling crazy about. I look more European than American. Interesting. I'm not married with kids. No, I meant like my fucking family, like, you know, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, brother, things of that magnitude. Grandparents. Dun, 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 dun. New Orleans European is crazy. I'm a New Orleans European. Klein over 1.5 plus 135. The over 1.5 is minus 285. But you're saying over 1.5 and the parlay of Klein. That's pretty good at plus 135 for a same game parlay. That's actually really good. All right. So I have two prop lines written out. Over 1.5 at -285 and Klein decision at +200. If you guys have something that's standing out to you that you like more, that you want me to include, let me know. Anybody have the spread on Rębecki? Actually, I have it here. -180 for the Rębecki spread. What do we think about that? Rębecki spread at -180. Over 1.5 is not Gianni-like value. No, it's not. I'm sorry, man. Gianni don't love that value. Rębecki, you think he's taking too much damage over the past year? I think Klein puts him away. Thing is, Klein's not a great finisher, but Klein by KO +265. The Rębecki spread at -180. Okay. So we got 3 lines down. We need one more. I'm seeing Klein round 3. Klein round 3. People liking Klein round 3. That's +1,000. I might put it in there. Speakeasy, that's a nice word. I never knew what that was. I looked it up. Sounds fun. Yeah, bro. It's pretty chill. You like Rębecki decision on the other side, so you definitely like that spread. Winter cuts easier, nothing to do but lock in, gym, go to bed early. Summer, there's barbecues, drinks, staying out later, food trip. You're honestly fucking right. It's like the only thing in the wintertime is like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. What is the third line you guys want votes on? Klein round 3? Is that what you want? Klein over 1.5. I got the over in. Obviously, if you parlay, that's pretty good. I'll put Klein round 3 at +1,000 because that's what you guys want. But a same game parlay here could suffice with the over 1.5 for sure. If as far as the straight fighter polls, the chat is 83% on Klein. So essentially chat feeling good about Klein winning. And I agree. I mean, Rębecki has been way too active. I think he should have taken some more time off. I'm with you guys on that for sure. Klein over 30 significant strikes. I say yes to that as well. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. All right. All right. Favorite prop. Get your votes in now. Let's see what the community's thinking for this fight. Who shall win? You think Klein should be -200? Looping striker versus powerful straight striker and technical kickboxer too. That Klein decision jumped out to people right away. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, actually. Klein decision is nice. I think Rębecki can still take a beating. And he could have moments in the fight, but I think that, Klein's a lot more mobile. He's a lot quicker. More power. I think it's the Klein fight of the night. Ľudovít Klein finds a way. When there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, Klein and then the over 1.5 is a fucking savage same game parlay. If you're allowed same game parlays, honestly, that's pretty good. The same game parlay savage mode. Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, bro. I like it a lot. Everything I like here. 2 units on Klein for you. Easy plus money tag. And if you include that with 2 more confident calls on the card, you got a savage 4-leg. I really fuck with that, Braden. Yeah, I like your shit there. Yeah, I think that the wrestling defense is going to be solid for a Rębecki level grappler. I think so. I like the chances a lot. I see success is high. It's PropAholics, Mamma Mia. It's PropAholics. Oh shit. PropAholics time, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the call? What is the chat thinking? Wow. Wow. Already 52% is on the Klein decision. Second place at 30% is over 1.5. Loki just gave up your sauce on how you win. Fuck it, bro. It's good sauce to give. I think that's a savage same game parlay. I think you're a G for that. All right, all right, all right. A minute left for the poll. Get your final votes. And it seems like we have a blowout in this poll. So not too worried about closing it out early. Seems like seems like we got something locked in. We got something locked in. Locked in, yeah. Oh, 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 poll is closed. Hey, respect you though, Pierre. Listen, I respect it. I ain't gonna torch you if you're wrong, bro. I ain't gonna shit on you if you make a wrong pick because it's part of this game. So the chat has decided decision, and I agree. At plus 200 is the winner here. Decision for the side of the great and powerful Ľudovít Klein. Decision is the side of Ľudovít Klein. I don't know why the percentages in the polls aren't here, but it was at 52%. Where the fuck is the percentages of the polls? Let me fucking do this real quick. Let me fucking restore chat. All right, let's close it out here. All right, all right, all right. Oh, ooh, 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 2 units on Klein for you. Respect. Bruh. Yo, chat is glitchy as fuck right now. It's not closing out my poll. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm getting pissed, bro. All right, give me a second. All right, finally. Jesus. Stressing me out, man. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The show that I need the poll most is going to not work. But we're good. We got it to work. Chat was lagging for you? Yeah, what the fuck, YouTube? What the fuck, YouTube? Klein by decision is the overwhelming call at plus 200 by the chat. I brought it to you guys' attention. And I think that it's sensible if you're on the Klein side. If he's to win, it should be a decision. At second place, over 1.5. Third place, Klein round 3. And then final, Rębecki plus 3.5. I respect where the people's heads are at. I think it's sensible lines. Sensible calls for the community. Sensible thought patterns. Sensible thought process. Sensible savages. All right, all right, all right. Let's get this MMA DJ and prop land going. I'm liking the calls tonight. Let's go. All things done through Christ. How we feel about Volkov? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Volkov. Fuck yeah, Volkov. Fuck yeah, the savage Volkov. All right, let's get to the next fight. We have Ikram Aliskerov versus Jun Young Park. I'm going with Ikram. I think he should be the better wrestler, the heavier puncher, and I think just better. I think of Aliskerov as like, you know, a live money line parlay piece at minus 225. I just don't think Park is going to be able to stop him from coming forward and throwing big shots and, you know, taking him down. I I think Aliskerov hits harder. I think Aliskerov is superior in wrestling. Aliskerov pretty much wins all areas here. Looking at Aliskerov wins inside distance, plus 125 for that. Aliskerov wins by submission, plus 550, KO, plus 225. So Ikram Aliskerov's resume is something worth discussing here. He has 5 submission wins opposite 7 knockouts with 3 decisions. Inside of the UFC, it's been all first-round fights, including the Contender Series. 1-round fights is all he's needed. Ikram Aliskerov is a violent finisher first and foremost. Inside distance is plus money. So to me, I think Aliskerov ITD at plus 125 has to jump out and make you say, huh, that's pretty good. Now, if Aliskerov won a decision, the line is plus 190. If you think Park is pretty game, over a round and a half is minus 210. Now, we have seen first round finishes galore, but this could be the first time where Aliskerov is, pushed into a little bit deeper waters here. So I will just put the over 1.5 at minus 210 on the slate. Now, if you think Aliskerov continues his path of first round destruction, which is very live, it's Aliskerov plus 375 for round number 1. And I need just one more prop. I'm seeing KO as well liked throughout the chat. What do you guys think? KO, Aliskerov? Submission, Aliskerov? What do you think, chat? Look at the fucking bicep right now. Bro, I'm starting the fucking cut, bro. I want this shit to start popping more, bro. I'm going to start doing the fitness check-in Fridays again. 75 likes, chat. Hey, 75 likes is cool, but you know what's cooler? 100. Hit that like button, bro. Hit the like button, show some love. Give some love and respect to this show. Most likely KO. All right, listen, I'll give you guys the KO call. KO for Aliskerov is plus 225. All right. Get your votes up in the poll. They're coming in just a moment. In just a moment. 77 likes. We're making progress. Hey, I want 100 likes, though, chat. 100 likes before the main card is the goal. So smash that like button. Show some love to the boy. We're here, PropAholics, on a beautiful Thursday evening, going in depth. We're doing the people's polls. We're having a great time. And, yeah, life is good. Life is good on PropAholics, man. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Get your votes in on the poll. PropAholics is the new wave for non-off. Tell your friends. I feel like it's also a good way to study the prop lines as the week goes on for like an in-depth look, right? It's more than me just saying that one. It's more me saying, what do you think of that? I love the voting element. This is like what I always wanted from the late night live, but superior, you know? Bana, you want to see a minus 7.5? I mean, I can look at the odds. If it's a minus 7.5 for the side of Ikram Aliskerov, no, I'm seeing a minus 3.5, minus 135. I think that's very live. That is very live here. All right, all right. All right, all right. Activity and physicality mean a lot to me in MMA and betting, both which Gane looks better than Aspinall this week in my eyes. I respect that call, Braden. Minus 7.5, 30-27s across the board would suffice on that, right? Because if there's 30-27, 30-27, 29-28, now it's 7 points. You do not cash. It needs to be a dominant performance. You don't think Aliskerov finishing the Iron Turtle? Damn. Okay. Respect. Respect. I don't know. I already see what, dude, we are the fucking ITD max. Understand that inside distance is probably my best prop call. Like I hit some D-Gen ones, like the sub last week, but inside distance is like the most consistent hitter, bro. I love inside distance. And Aliskerov inside distance is leading the way right now. Wow, up by 20 points. Inside distance, way ahead. Way ahead, way ahead, way ahead. Wait, I'm almost going to close out the poll, man. Go to MMA channel. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, bro. Minus 7.5. You need to be fucking perfect. This is the best MMA channel ever. Let's go, Louis boy. I appreciate you, dog. I'll let a few more votes get popped in. We're going to fucking play some bongos. And we are close to the main card. We have the featured prelim up next. We're currently at 81 likes. That's a beautiful number of likes. 81's fantastic. But you know what's better? 100. We got over 150 people live watching the show. Let's get 100 likes before the main card. So you guys got the rest of this breakdown of this fight into the featured prelim and then the main card. Hit the likes now. Let's make it happen. There's definitely aura surrounding the Iron Turtle, but I think Ikram, exactly, just better everywhere. Superior in all facets. I mean, maybe you could say combination punching. Maybe, though, for Park. But he doesn't have the power to back it. All right, I'm closing out the poll. I'm closing out the poll. The winner is who you guys would have thought the winner is. The winner is what many thought it would be. Ikram Aliskerov to win inside the distance at plus 125. This makes a lot of sense. Most likely, Aliskerov gets a finish. You don't need to work some magic and pick through with, you know, Aliskerov for the knockout or the sub, right? You don't have to chase the round. You can make it quality. You can go right down the center on inside distance. I personally really like inside distance here. I think Ikram does win inside distance. I think the chances of him winning inside distance are quite high. And I think at plus 125, inside distance galore. Cheers to the people. Hey, cheers to the graphics, bro. All of these graphics are made during the show. On the fly. I got Photoshop open and I cook it up. Lightning speed. Lightning speed, bro. Quick action with the Photoshop. The graphics are fire. Thank you, Useless. I wanted to up the quality of the show. I wanted to drop some graphics live, man. My goal is to always consistently make a more enjoyable product. Trev Bot, my boy, thank you for $4.99. What's good, bro? What's good, Trev Bot? It's good to see you, bro. How's life going? How's the new job? How's the new job? I know you're making bread over there. You know who was fucking shit talking me in my DMs on Instagram that really caught me off guard? And he mentioned you too, Trevbot. Guess who it is? A crazy ass Too Lit, bro. Too Lit MMA turning fucking heel on my ass. I'm looking at the DM. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's lost his fucking mind. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he bet all his fucking chalk down last 2 weeks. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while. I guess he hates me now. So he was shit talking Trebbot. He was talking shit to me, saying he's gonna fucking come to Florida, come fucking find my trailer park brother or something like that. It was the craziest shit. I'm like, hey, love you too, Too Lit. And then you dig up a little further. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Before that, I'm sorry for talking shit about your brother. I was just going crazy one day. Too Lit's a fucking gem to society, man. He is the definition of fucking bipolar. And if he wants to come back and hang out, we always love him for it. But Too Lit's crazy as fuck. He's crazy as shit, dude. Thank you, Trevbot, for the $4.99. Thank you for the donation. Started doing roids and not bipolar. I guess so, bro. He was on that Tadalafil for a long time. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him, bro. I was really confused. At first, I thought he was trolling, but I was like, no, this guy's serious, bro. He called me the fucking N-word. I was like, Jesus. I'm like, I'm Italian, bro. I guess I wasn't offended by it. I was just confused. I cut out during the gong. What the fuck, gong? Where am I at in Florida? I've told the chat before. I don't want to say it now. We're getting too big time to say it. I agree with all things done through Christ. Exactly. You have to. He was losing it. I was fucking confused, dude. All right. Let's keep running. Let's get to our featured prelim. Nasrat Haqparast versus Quillian Salkeld. I'm going with Nasrat Haqparast. I called him a most confident pick on Wednesday. I feel as though at -105 or even money, Nasrat Haqparast should be the technically superior boxer, kickboxer, should be able to stop the takedowns. Hey, I'm happy to see you, Trev Bot. I know you're fucking hustling, bro. I'm happy you're here, though. Nasrat Haqparast should be able to give the veteran lesson to a good prospect in Quillian Salkeld. I am confused by the odds. I think Salkeld has potential, but at 25, taking on a UFC veteran, a guy with over 20 professional fights, a guy on a 5-fight winning streak that's proven he's good everywhere and has 3-round cardio and a high volume attack. I don't understand. I don't get it. I think Nasrat Haqparast should be good as gold here. I'm surprised he's not a favorite. Do they know something we don't? Are they giving us a give me fight? Like, I don't get it. -107 for Nasrat Haqparast down the center on the money line. Haqparast to win on the judges' scorecards is +185. For a knockout is +330. So Haqparast +330 is a nice line. Haqparast decision probably makes, more sense of the bunch. Let's see. Over 2.5 -240. I'm kind of just thinking just money line. Haqparast. I kind of like that for Nasrat spread. What's the Nasrat spread? It's -220 though for the spread. They got the spread chalky. Fight to go to split should be an option. It's PropAholics. Fight is a split decision. Is +400. Hey, PDX Hoya, thank you for $19.99. Let's get it, Nasrat. We can all get paid on this fight. Fuck yeah, bro. Thank you for $19.99, bro. I just kind of feel like, even though this is PropAholics, this feels like a good money line. Haqparast split decision is +900, but I don't even know if Salkeld can push it to that level, bro. Like, I guess at odds, it's like, oh, yeah. But I feel like this is such a good value on the center. Right down. Bump, 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 bump. Ooh, 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 ooh. Money line is picked by top analysts for Nasrat. I completely agree. Prop wise, listen, if you want to chase the prop, obviously the split decision, but I feel like decision at +185 is sensible. The money line's so good. The money line's so good. It's like, it's so good. It's so good. Do you guys hate when I put just money line it, or you think it suffices for this one? It's PropAholics, but we literally have even money down the center. You know, I think there's certain exceptions that could be. Salkill, 1 takedown. He's live for it. You think Salkill got the X factor, though? He's a good prospect. Money line's valid. Okay, good. I'm glad that you guys think I'm valid with that. I appreciate it. Valid, Jay. I think most of us are parlaying everything in 1 ticket, so money line's valid. Okay. You like Nas' decision? I'm with Trevbot. It's like Narcotics Anonymous. Just keep it simple. Money line all fucking day. All day money line. Simplicity is the key to savage success. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Simplicity is key. Any significant strike stats? Over 73.5. Live, but not a guarantee. Salcode advantages, takedown, per significant strike, ELO difference, reach ratio, age, athleticism, significant strike differential, head strike ratio, body accuracy. True, but he doesn't have the same sample size that Nasrat has, though. You know? Nasrat has a very large sample size, being in the UFC for a long time. Love your channel. You're a savage. Thank you, Jorge Mija. Shout out from Boston. Hey, shout out. Shout out from Boston. My Boston. Hey, my Boston. Oh, you're taking the Nas money line. Too much too soon for Salkill. I completely agree. Boston, baby. Boogie's actually had Haqparast as an underdog at open. Pizza. You gonna ride with the chat on this one? Let's go. Nasrat, I think he's the one, bro. Get a few more votes in, but we know the way this is going. Right now, just money line it is 51%. I'll give you guys a couple of moments to make any adaptations to that if you'd like. But just money line, it seems like a fair call for Kelvin Gastelum Jr. KG Jr., 49%. Money line is what? Minus 106? Let's double check. Money line is minus 107. Minus 107 on the money line. Why wouldn't Salkill fight an Aussie literally a couple weeks ago if he's ready to fight right now? Was he camp? I honestly think with Almeida's pace, oh, fuck, I misread it. Because he's meant to lose. Okay. Almeida's pace, you need to knock him out. I think he could be knocked out. I think Almeida's getting chinned by Volkov. My Boston. Hey. My Boston. Oh. Repping Boston. Bana. 51%, 50% of the chat on just money line it. I'm going to just close it out with that call because I feel like I'm chasing, nothing. Like, I feel like just money line it is smart. Just money line, it feels like the genius play of the week. It feels high IQ. So for this fight here, chat has decided that the best side of it is money line at minus 107, minus 105, depends where you're at. Pretty much even money. It's PropAholics, but occasionally there's just a money line. Now, the number one voted prop is Haqparast by decision at plus 185. I do like decision at plus 185. I do think it's very live, but obviously you have a very valuable minus 107, pretty much even money for a guy who's been in the UFC for a long time, performs at a high rate, and I do feel as though he can pull this one off. You just hate that Nasrat is the public favorite dog, which makes it feel like a landmine. Currently, Nasrat Haqparast is 63% of Tapology's picks, and obviously the chat picking him as well. Fair. It is a public pick, but, doesn't mean it won't hit. Mario Pinto was a public pick that hit. I think Nasrat should pull through. I think so. I think Volkov can do him worse than Curtis too, all things done through Christ. I'm with that. I'm with that savage mentality. All right, guys, we're currently at 88 likes. I told you I wanted 100 likes by the main card. We're closing in on the main card in moments. I'll be grateful for 90. I'm not going to be a stingy bum. We're at 88. We're 2 away from 90. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's get 2 more likes. Let's get 90 likes before we jump to the main card. And thank you, Gervin. I see you, bro. PropAholics graphic is sick. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I'm trying to make magic happen. I'm trying to give you guys graphics for the winner of the poll. I'm trying to make it a better show. I'm trying to make this as good as I can. The one-man show. Understand? Give me a round of applause. Thank you. It's a one-man show. I'm a one-man army, and I'm doing the best that I can do. Every single day of the week, I'm dropping savage heat. Yeah, man, it's the Big J on here trying to drop the savage shit for the community, bro. Trying to give you guys a chance, yeah, man. We're going to try to bring the thunder. Dana, Dana, Dana. You like Nasrat Murzakanov is your lock parlay of the week? Respect. Respect on it. So to close out the prelims, money line -107. Nasrat is the pick. And I'll do a quick run through of what we saw in the prelims. Fight number 1, the winning vote was over 1.5 with Amorim and Mizuki at -175. Maksum inside distance at +155. Hamdi inside distance at -125. Delgado inside distance at +130. Walker by sub at +115. Second place was the inside distance at -150. Klein by decision at +200. Aliskerov inside distance at +125. And Nasrat Haqparast to win just down the center. Money line, 50% of this most recent vote. So it is time to start cooking up for the main card. All right. I know you guys are excited for it. I appreciate the savages who've been watching for the hour 52-minute prelim breakdown. Let's get some fucking music on real quick, man. Let's have a vibe. Here we go, bro. Let's get the sound. We need something better. This ain't it. This ain't it. There we go. This is the type of vibe that I'm looking for. This is the vibe that I want. I want some upbeat shit. We're jumping it up to the main card. If you guys are watching and enjoying, hit the damn like button. It's PropAholics episode number 3. If it's your first time on the channel, hit the goddamn subscribe button. Daily content with the bell turned on because I got content every single day of the damn week. This is just my newest show. So keep it locked in with me. We're bringing the heat. All right? Shout out to the people watching. I'm ready to talk about this fight. So let's jump into fight number 1. Alexander Rakic versus Azamat Murzakanov. Fight 1 on the main card. Okay? I think that we're looking at a what-if fight. Is Murzakanov the what-if in the division? Can he make something happen? Undefeated record. Nasty stand-up. Speed in both hands. Good ability to dart in and out of range. Serious KO power. Rakic was at one point a prospect and an up-and-coming contender that people had high hopes for. Unfortunately, took a bad knee injury against Jan Blachowicz. Was knocked out by Prohashka after and then lost the decision to former champ Magomed Ankalaev most recently. He looks in crazy shape, and he takes on a guy who has the dad bod king. I'm picking Azamat Murzakanov to find big punches here. Rakic is going to look to strike from range and kickbox up Murzakanov and use that massive 7.5-inch reach advantage or 6.5-inch reach advantage, regardless. Murzakanov's going to have a good ability to walk him down, close that gap, and land hard. I think Murzakanov is going to have multi-shot combinations in his favor. I think boxing range is the Murzakanov side. Now, the way Rakic can win this fight is by avoiding it. What do I mean by that? Rakic needs to avoid the early danger of Azamat Murzakanov. Stay on the back foot, stay moving from the outside, chop at him with kicks, circle laterally, and avoid exchanging. Pick off shots, but not sit in the pocket and slug. He needs to start putting it on Murzakanov towards the end of round 2 into round 3. A lot easier said than done. The fact that Murzakanov has serious knockout power. Murzakanov's gas tank is probably the biggest flaw that you need to mark. If he lands on Rakic in the first 2 rounds, I think he could shut the lights off. The worry becomes a tired Murzakanov at the end of round 2. Rakic coming on strong. There's definitely a chance that Rakic stops Murzakanov late in the fight. I am going to pick Murzakanov to win, but I will tell you, when we get to the prop betting section, which we're about to, I have some contrarian takes that I don't think are bad ideas. Now, the odds are even for this fight. Undefeated fighter versus a guy at one point who was, I would say, the most promising guy in the light heavyweight division. But note that Rakic has no wins over current UFC fighters. That's a red flag. Murzakanov by KO plus 165. Rakic by KO plus 385. Murzakanov wins by decision plus 325. The spread on Rakic to make it wide. I like the other way around. I don't like that one. I don't like the minus 3.5 Rakic. I like the plus. Rakic wins in the 3rd round. Plus 1,300 to plus 1,600. Murzakanov slows down. If Rakic is to win by finish, I feel as though the 3rd round would be a round where it's rather live in. Murzakanov's most dangerous moments would probably be in rounds 1 and 2. Murzakanov wins round 1 and 2 plus 225. Now, if you're looking at Murzakanov to win just straight by KO, you get a decent line at plus 165. I'll put the KO Murzakanov, but I do have to say, I like the round 1 and 2 call. You don't think this fight's going over 1.5? Under 2.5 rounds is plus 100. If you anticipate violence, it's plus 100. If it goes into round 3, of course, Rakic. What's up, Vibe Place? I don't think Rakic is the more technical striker. He's the more long-range striker. He's a more long-range striker. I think Rakic only beating cans. Listen, I like Azamat Murzakanov, and I think he can find the knockout. Murzakanov, KO, round 1, not worth it. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it worth it? 4-1 odds. KO, round 2, plus 650. Do they have a feeling out process? Do they have a feeling out? What do you guys rather I put in? Murzakanov KO round 1 or 2? Murzakanov to win in rounds 1 and 2 is plus 225. But, KO is plus 165. To be fair, though, winning in round 1 and 2 might be the fucking money call. You think Murzakanov can get it round 3 because he adjusts, goes for it when he's down or in close fights, and he could definitely land late. You like Murzakanov round 1, not 2? Like round 2 better? That's a tricky one, man. We might just have to go round 1 and 2. Murzakanov to win by KO in round 3 is plus 900. I just like the KO at plus 165. You don't have to overthink it. You like round 1 or round 3? Interesting. Rakic round 3 is plus 1,300. Yeah, I put it in there for the fucking, sprinkle savages. You could probably find it at a different price, maybe higher. I'm going to let you guys decide on the last one. You think Rakic wins a decision? Oh, shit. Rakic decision. Interesting. Rakic decision. What an interesting call. All right. There we go. All right. Polls are up. Polls are up now. Polls are up now. Get your vote on fight number 1 on the main card. Let's see where the heads are out of the masses. Wow, off rip, Rakic round 3 is leading the way with everybody voting for him. Hey, PDX, look at this savage, bro. Thank you for the dono, my friend. Murs over 1 round plus 195. He could get it in the second, especially because Rakic is safety first earlier. Round 2 could definitely be live. And round 2, if you look at it, round 2 KO is plus 650 for Murzakanov. I think that at plus 195, you're not crazy for thinking it goes to round 2 and Murzakanov handles it after round number 1. Thank you for 199, PDX. We're going to find out everything about Murzakanov Saturday. This is the tell-all fight. I know, bro. The people are going nuts about Rakic round 3 plus 1,300. But I see why. I mean, listen, a tired Murzakanov stopped with shots. It's not out of the realm of possibility. It's possible. Probable, maybe not. Possible, yes. You don't become a trainer and master of sport and training border troops and hand-to-hand combat without some fight IQ and deep understanding of striking. Murzakanov is fucking sick, bro. Murzakanov is a fucking bad man, but Rakic is a good fighter. I like Murzakanov. I think he goes for the KO, and I think he gets it. Wow, chat is all over Rakic round 3, bro. No shit. Rakic was pinging up Yuri early. True, but so was fucking Roundtree. Yuri is the man who doesn't break. It just keeps coming. But, you know, he ain't the most technical. Wow. Round number 3, Rakic leading the way is crazy. Wow, chat. Huh. I saw highlights of it, Guru's pubic hair, with Moneyberg and Ariel. You think Murzakanov going to gas hard? I think that's why round 3 is so compelling for chat here. The chat loves round 3. The chat is all over round 3. The chat are round 3-aholics, bro. My God. Holy shit. Holy shit. Murzakanov decision. What is the Murzakanov decision line? Let me check. Murzakanov to win on the judges' scorecards plus 325. Hey, I need some more votes in the poll, chat. I'm going to leave it up for another minute. I'm going to leave it up for another minute, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's a wild call. My God. Fumble J. I can't see Konov decision, KO or bust. I think he gets it done. I think he gets it done too. Wow, the chat is fucking Rakic round 3. The chat is on Rakic round 3. There's nothing I can say. Besides, wow. I'm a little surprised that it won. I mean, it was a creative idea for me. I didn't know for sure it'd come in first place, though. But the chat has said, yeah, we like it. I listen, sometimes I have sniper calls on the opposite side. And I guess that's what this one is. Rakic wins round number 3. All right. I'll get the visual enhancement up in just a second. We'll make it look better. The chat has decided this. Now, my prediction is Murzakanov, but if you are on the opposite side and you're thinking to yourself, or if you're not on the opposite side, but you're thinking of, I like value chasing, a tired Murzakanov TKO'd in the later stages is what the community has voted for. Hey, Trevbot, do the Rębecki for me, dog. I'm really sober Jaying it out up here. I'm 78 days, no rips, dude. I'm 78 days, no rips. Stormy Normie, you have a hot take on this fight? You think Rock is too old? Bana. Really, Rocket ain't won since the Thiago Santos win. Hey, thanks, Fresh, today. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the no rip. Congratulations, man. Sober J going savage mode. Posted a cycle in Discord was mid confidence level after digging. I think it's max. What is it, bro? Tell me here. What a poll is right, Juice Trades. Hey, 101 likes, chat. Thank you guys for helping me break that 100 likes mark. But I want more. Yeah, I fuck with Greek yogurt. It's pretty good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bum 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 bum. Glad you're feeling good sober, my brother. I'm gonna do another tea break soon. Hey, bro, whenever you feel it, you do it. Trevbot with the tea break is savage mode. Savage mode. He's a savage shit only type of guy. Dana. Yeah, man, it's the big one. Yagwan, it's the real shit. Yagwan, it's the big one. We're going to keep moving. Next fight. Alexander Volkov versus Jailton Almeida. My prediction is Alexander Volkov. I think Volkov is going to show Jailton Almeida what's up. I think Jailton's a great grappler, but I don't see him just like easily dragging Volkov to the ground. And I think that on the feet, Volkov is going to expose Jailton Almeida. Volkov's hands are sharp. Volkov has power in both of his hands. Volkov's a large heavyweight. And it's not like he's a bankrupt grappler. He can still grapple too, man. He can still grapple too. Hey, Stormy Normie, check your Instagram DMs if you want your big time to shine. Now's the time to come in, bro. I sent you a link, bro. Bana. It is Savage Dog Lock, Jay. I'm going with Volkov as the underdog. I'm picking the Volkov side. I love the plus 170 money line. So I just say, there's obviously the element of just money line it. Now, I look at it and first instinct is Volkov could separate Jailton from consciousness and get a knockout win. Okay? So, Jailton to lose by KO. Volkov by KO. The fuck? That looks awkward as shit. They got on one book? That's weird. That's weird as fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Volkov by KO plus 325. Okay? All right. Let's see. I think Jelton should have stayed light heavyweight, but I think the chin is going to give. Can Almeida press Volkov? He's going to try. I think Volkov is going to tune him up, man. Volkov by sub plus 2,000. How many sub wins does Volkov have? Hey, 4 submission wins, but unlikely he gets a sub. Volkov KO round 1 plus 700 live. Live. It's not a crazy take. I'm seeing round 1 at plus 900. Live for sure. Live for sure, for sure. Live beyond for sure. Bana. Former welterweight Almeida's a roid head. True. And he's fighting a real heavyweight. I think we'll see a knockout. You think you can see Volkov decision? Listen, if Volkov wins by decision, plus 600. Over a round and a half, minus 123. Under a round and a half, plus 103. All right. Drago is the most gangster nickname. Chad is going with Volkov. Chad likes the 6'7" Russian heavyweight sniper. And so do I. I think it's Volkov's big chance, man. I think Volkov's going to look good. All right. All right. Bam. Poll is running. Poll is jumping. And get your votes in right now. Either Almeida gets destroyed on the feet or Volkov destroyed on the ground. Simple striker versus grappler. I feel like Volkov can deal with the takedown threat. I mean, that happens either way, Drosky. No, they haven't, KZ. I think the picks are pretty good this card. 103 likes. Chat, I need 105. Hit the motherfucking like button. Hit that shit. Hit that shit. Go savage mode on it. Damn, bro. Stormy Normie must not be in chat, bro. I sent him an option to join, but he didn't click it. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Drum roll, please. No, Stormy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I wanted to send you the link at least, bro. It's all right. It's all right, Stormy Normie. Imagine it looks like Yusri Bakoyev. I mean, I'm not using that fight to compare it to this one, but like I get what you're saying. Poll is close here. I know you don't want to pick Volkov, bro. I know you don't, Therese Finney. Umar sub, Dern decision, Aspinall KO. You think Umar going to sub Mario Bautista? That's a fucking ballsy call, dude. Mario Bautista's fucking tough, dude. Mario Bautista's tough, dude. Been doing this a damn long time. I think he goes distance. I think he'll make it a fight. 3 hard. 3 hard rounds. 3 hard rounds of work. That's what I'm thinking. Late sub live. Can you imagine Volkov strangles him? Drago Volkov by sub would be something out of a fucking movie. I mean, shit, I'd be happy. Drago Volkov. Poll is split between just money line it and Volkov KO. So I need some more votes, man. Some of you guys really don't be voting. I know some of you all watch on the TV. Hey, you're going Volkov. Hey, shout out to Stormy Normie. He can't join right now. I sent him a link, but he can't get in. But he says, yes, he's going Volkov. So shout out to the boy. Shout out to you, Stormy Normie. Let's go. Shout out, shout out. Shout out, shout out. Shout out, you savages. Volkov KO. It's looking like it could win. It's in a tit-for-tat warfare. The money line is so clean. All right, I'm going to give 10 more seconds on the votes before I close this poll out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. And just money line it takes the cake. Money line at plus 170 for Volkov. It's the winner. That's very cool to see. And I can't say I'm sitting here surprised. Volkov, underdog call for me. Stormy had visa issues. He did, bro. He had the visa issues. He couldn't make it in. Unfortunate, bro. I was hoping that he'd hop in. I wanted to give some of the savages a chance to hop in today. Bam, there it is. Now, we're in agreement. My savage dog lock, I'm going straight savage mode. Volkov plus 170. I like him as an underdog this week. I see him showing Jailton Almeida what's up. I don't think Jailton Almeida is as good as advertised. I think his striking is shit. I think his grappling is good, but he's sloppy. I don't think he's the best wrestler ever either. I don't think Volkov gets buzzsawed. I think if Volkov's on the ground, he can find ways up. And I think the way Jailton wins is going to look to jump his back. What happens when Volkov ends up on top and drops hammers? I think Jailton Almeida is going to be looking up at the lights come Saturday. I like KO, but obviously, money line plus 170 live over 1.5. I feel like it might be going under useless. I think this fight could definitely end in some violence, man. Now, looking at the votes from the poll, money line obviously was way ahead. What's crazy is Volkov round 1 got 0% votes. Round 1, Volkov got 0 votes. That's a first ever. There's never been a 0 vote. Imagine he gets the first round KO. That was really the money call. I don't think you can hold Volkov down either, Maestro. I'm with you completely. All right, let's keep moving. We're coming up on the feature fight. Oh, yeah. You like the over 1.5? Listen, if it's calling your name, bro, you work the magic where you work it. I like Volkov a lot. Bana, 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 bana. Get your votes on. Get your votes on. Get your votes on the poll. Let's keep on running it up, bro. Shout out to Volkov. I think he's getting it done. Up next, we got Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Bautista. Obviously, the pick is Umar Nurmagomedov. Mario Bautista is tough, in your face, good kickboxing, good boxing, good wrestling, good cardio. But I just think Umar Nurmagomedov's better than him. Umar's the number 2 bantamweight in the weight class. He's the only guy that could really give Merab a bit of a fight. And I think that Umar Nurmagomedov getting the hand raised, I'm going to say is high likelihood of success. On the opposite front of that, Mario Bautista would be the savage dog to come through. Looking towards certain lines here, over 2.5 rounds at minus 250 for this fight seems like a sensible line. I think it does go over 2.5 rounds. Now, if Nurmagomedov has a badass performance, he gets a finish, that's fantastic. The most sensible side, though, it feels like he probably wins by a decision. No excitement on the odds, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Then, if you start trailing through, let's see. Does Nurmagomedov dominate the fight? Spread is not even worth anything here. They don't have the line for the minus 3.5, unfortunately. I wish they did. Nurmagomedov unanimous decision, minus 150. They're really telling you, nah, nothing. I mean, when you look at this fight, it seems high likelihood of Nurmagomedov winning. You know? It just is what it is here. Nurmagomedov wins by submission is plus 325. KO plus 700. I'll put the KO at plus 700. I'll put it on the table. You like Umar inside distance? I don't know. I'll put it just for you. Inside the distance, plus 215. Oh. That fucking KO line at plus 700 is pretty wild. Submission, not as juicy. Sitting at plus 325. Let's see. Bautista's fast, athletic, high-level fighter, but Umar is elite fighter. More skilled technically than Bautista in striking and grappling. Mario winning here would be a fluke. Completely agreed. You like sub round 3? All right, Mystic Mac. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you for the dono, bro. Andreas Muratanek. You see where the We Want Picks dude dissed you. I don't feel dissed. I know that they were saying something about the lock of the week thing. It's always around the big cards. They bring it up to try and, garner some attention, I guess, about it. But I take it as a pretty big compliment at this point. Like, I get mentioned on other shows. Recognize my mentality here. I was a motherfucker making videos in my bedroom. Now I'm collabing on MMA Guru's channel. I got other channels talking about me. Bruh, I get dissed heavy by the chat if one pick goes wrong on fucking Saturdays. I ain't too worried about anything else, man. Thank you for the 199. And honestly, bro, I take it as a compliment that I fucking put shit together and made it happen where people have things to say about me. Being talked about is always good. At the end of the day, I stay in the known, man. I think it's pretty cool. All things together about it, whether it's positive or negative, it's pretty fucking dope. Bump. Bro, I'm right. I collabed up with fucking Guru, bro. I got blessed with that chance. I'm not worried about what people is fucking saying negative about me. I know I bring golden content with good vibes, good energy, and fucking backed research on all my calls. That's it, man. At the end of the day, nobody above you is kicking down at you. They always kicking up. So take it as a compliment. You're doing something right if people talking negative. So that's my thought process on it. Thank you. Thank you is really the truth, man. Zombie fucking Jr. was an L, please. Angelo call you out for grind. Listen, I have no negative feelings towards either one of them. It's just, I know that for years, Jacob has the beef with he stole the lock thing. I've said it a fucking 100 times. The idea was taken from Lock of the Night by all of us. That's the truth of it. Really, Lock of the Night should be calling everybody out, trying to get his thunder back. They all stole my idea. They all stole it. What's up, Blood Taxes? What's up? Nah, the Zombie Jr. fucking call was shiesty, right? Laid the fuck out. I know, he got exposed bad, bro. He fucking talk about selling when you were in the lead. Like, he was the guy. He was the channel on the come up at one point. Guru collab for us, the Drake feature of MMA YouTube. For real, though. It's true. It's real shit. Bump. All right. Let's look at it right. Nurmagomedov way ahead. Nurmagomedov way ahead. Bump, 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 bump. Wow, decision is way ahead. 57% at minus 165 for decision on the Nurmagomedov side of things. That's funny as fuck, KC. They can clean my barbell. It's funny. 58%. It's not even close. The odds are not great for it, but the likelihood is there. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Dun, 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 dun. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bam. That is what the people have voted for. This man, this savage, to win on the judges' scorecards. I can't say I disagree. It makes a lot of sense. It makes too much sense. I think it happens. I think that he wins by a decision. Oh, shit. The ladies' co-main event is next. I hope you guys got some crazy takes for this ladies' co-main event. I don't feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I do as much. I mean, I'm betting, that Jandiroba pulls through, but it's like my most confident call. Then if she hadn't lost to her once before, but I don't know. Like, what if the styles really are the kryptonite, No, Dana did say it's excitement or nothing, bro. Yeah. All right. All right. Dern by Mother's Milk is a 10 out of 10. I'm surprised no girls have used that submission yet. All right. Let's get back on business. Here we go. Let's keep on climbing. Next fight on the card. Virna Jandiroba versus Mackenzie Dern. Co-main event. I'm going with Raul Rosas. Virna Jandiroba to win. Listen, I think Jandiroba is possibly the best women's strawweight on the roster. I don't think Dern is. Besides the fact that Dern has a win over her before, I think Jandiroba is better at wrestling. I think Jandiroba is better from top position. I think Jandiroba is more technically sound. I think Dern has more one-punch power. He's a little crazier with her ripping wild bombs. But when I look at the true technique of both girls, like Virna can keep it tight, work some straight shots, get to the body lock, hit a takedown, win in competitive scrambles, end up on top. Virna Jandiroba seems to me like she has that championship potential. I thought that it was going to be her versus Wei Li, but they decided, hey, we're going to give Wei Li the chance to go up in weight and fight for a second belt. Mackenzie Dern wasn't on my mind, though. Mackenzie Dern was not on my mind, though. Mackenzie Dern was not on my mind, though. Dern's an athlete. Dern's got some tricky boxing. Dern's awkward. Dern's wild. But how I look at it is Jandiroba can get some pins from top, win that battle, do more over a 5-round. I think Jandiroba ends up becoming the champ and avenges the loss too. I think Dern is beatable. I think she's hittable. I don't think Jandiroba's outmatched. And I think the only reason, she's the underdog, only fucking reason, is because of that first time. But if you look at the now, Jandiroba has been dominant. Jandiroba has beaten high-level competition. Jandiroba has beaten women that have beaten Mackenzie Dern, Yan Xiaonan, Amanda Lemos, Marina Rodriguez, to name a few. I think that Jandiroba finds a way to become the world champion. And I see a belt around the waist. I'm going Virna Jandiroba for the upset to beat Mackenzie Dern. Now, the thing is, We're talking props, right? It's PropAholics. I like moneyline Jandiroba at plus 130. You don't need to be a PropAholic in this fight to find yourself winning at a plus money. What you can do is look deeper. Say, okay, what calls me? Jandiroba to win decision is plus 285. But what if she were to get a sub? It's plus 450. Does she submit Mackenzie Dern? Does she find a way to tap her out? Or is it just positional dominance? It gets ugly when you look at the nitty-gritty like this because it can go multitude of ways. Over 48.5 significant strikes. Jandiroba over 1.5 takedowns. Dern over half a takedown. The real line that I feel good about. The line that I feel good about. I think Jandiroba down the center. Right? So I'm going to put in a just money line it for this fight because I think just money line it is fair. Okay? This is a just money line it. I think at plus 130, you got a woman that you know is going to fight hard for your money. Now, looking at the overs, I see the over 2.5 right there from Mr. Fresh today. I think this fight is fairly live to go over 2.5, which sits at minus 260. If you want to lay some chalk down, you don't want the plus money side. Now, if you had to pick method of victory, it feels that decision stands out. On a close decision, what if there's a robbery? Like, I'm getting in my head about how this thing could go based upon who's judging it. Jandiroba by decision, plus 285. You think Dern by sub easy? That's crazy. Only way to beat Jandiroba is to stand still right in front of her so she can't see you. Honestly, it's like a T-Rex, you know? You just freeze. That might be the money strategy. Jandiroba will be, look, where is she? Where'd she go? Maybe then you jump on her back or something like that. The Dern pretty privilege worries you, fair. Dern by sub easy is wild, though. Dern by submission is sitting at plus 275, which is not a crazy odds, actually. Not crazy line, actually, at all. Wow. I'll put Jandiroba by decision in there at plus 285. Put her on the lineup. All right. You guys got to give me one more. Chat's got to give me one more for the take-in. One more for the people. What is the one more? What is the next line that you want? What is it? Dern finish 4-5? Dern sub. You want me to go the contrary? All right. With a championship fight, I'll put a contrary side. I'll put Dern by submission at plus 275. Okay. Right? Vote now. Co-main event poll. Just money line it. Over 2.5 minus 260. Jandiroba by decision plus 285 or Dern by sub at plus 275. I thought Tisha beat Dern too. I don't think Dern is the best women's flyweight in the world. I think that, or excuse me, women's strawweight. I think that Jandiroba might be. I think Jandiroba's solid. All right. All right, all right. Kakara, Verna Jandiroba. Wei Lee's the one, but Wei Lee's moving up now. Verna by KO is crazy shit. Can you imagine? Verna by knockout plus 1,600 if she won by KO. I mean, Jandiroba's got one knockout win as a professional fighter. She won by knockout. Doesn't even say when. Must have been one of her early fights. I guess technically it's the doctor stoppage, actually. What am I saying? Against Kanako Murata, who turned out to be a pretty big letdown in the UFC. She had a lot of hype coming in. Favorite 2 to 3 props so far? I got you right now, Matt LePage. Right now, I kind of love the Aliskerov inside distance. I think that Nasrat money line is a good call. Obviously, it's not a prop, but I do think that has a high likelihood of success. I feel as though Walker inside distance over sub, I personally think I like a bit more. Volkov to pull it off, money line on that one. Nurmagomedov by decision. I'm kind of liking those the most for PropAholics tonight. At least so far, so good, you know? Chat, we're at 114 likes. I want 125 likes up in here. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you're watching and enjoying PropAholics tonight. Mamma mia. Just money line it is way ahead after just 2 minutes. I need 10 more votes, though, so continue to vote. We'll take a few more people's in. Bum, 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 bum. Just money line it. Oh, yeah. Verna by KO is wild. Can you imagine she knocks her the fuck out? I'd be like, what the fuck is MMA? I don't think so, though. That's really unlikely. Poll is closed. Poll is closed, and it went the way that I thought it would. I think plus money line, Verna Jandiroba. I respect that call. I think it's a sensible call. I think the chances are high. Plus 130 on the money line for Verna Jandiroba. Dern bigger, they're about the same size. We'll see at the face-offs for sure, but I think similar statures between the ladies. I mean, injury, some fucking wild shit, a cut. Plus 2,000, bro. Verna's only got 1 KO, and it's a fucking injury KO. So the same, I guess, could take place here. I just don't think so. Dern by seduction is crazy. Dern is tough as fuck. She's got a lot of will to win. Decision parlay, Umar decision, John D decision. Who else? Haqparast decisions live. Depends on Salkil's chin. Klein decision very live. Wow, we've gone through so many fights. That's crazy. It's wild to me how we're already at the main event. I feel like we just started the stream and we're already at the main event. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well. Here we go. There it is. Main event of the evening. Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane to close out the show. If you guys are watching and enjoying, make sure you hit the like button. If it's your first time on the channel, subscribe. If it's your first time watching PropAholics, W to you. And if you're watching on replay, shout out to the replay gang. I got love for you guys as well. W to all you guys watching live on replay. Savage community. And I appreciate all of you for having my back. So let's talk the fight. Tom Aspinall to win. Obviously, that's the call. Tom Aspinall to get a finish. Obviously, that's the call. Now, it's PropAholics. So we got to find some money here to be made on, betting something that's not a minus 370 Tom Aspinall. He's a very fat favorite at minus 370. Yes, I think he goes out and wins the fight. Yes, I think that minus 370 is very live to hit. Now, of course, Cyril Gane looks to be in the best shape I've ever seen. Cyril Gane seems to be freakishly shredded, but that doesn't mean he's going to be able to stop the onslaught. Tom Aspinall on the ground has the clear-cut advantage. plus 215 lies the submission odds. I do think there is a chance that Aspinall goes out there and wins by sub. Now, Aspinall to win this fight inside of the distance, the odds are not fun. It's minus 350. Money line is minus 370. You can find minus 280, minus 275. I guess it's a little better, but barely. You know? You know what I'm saying? Bana, 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 bana. Fight to start round 2, minus 125, but I can't guarantee it. Gane's six-pack ain't going to save him. He does look quite shredded, though. Aspinall round 1, plus 150. Aspinall round 2, plus 300. What's Aspinall sub round 2? Takes him around? Aspinall sub round 2 is plus 900. You guys remember Tom Aspinall versus Andrei Arlovsky some years ago? Andrei Arlovsky made it to the second round with him. Andrei Arlovsky stayed safe for round 1. He survived the onslaught after getting rocked too. We're chasing some type of plus money. So Aspinall sub round 2 at, the plus 900 to plus fucking 1400. Might as well write it in for some fun. I don't think Aspinall decision. I think inside distance makes sense. I think Aspinall wins in round 1 is sensible as well. Aspinall just round 1, it's plus 150, but it's like, it's normally how he wins is that first round. He's got 5 minutes, man. I think he does it. I think he does it. I think he does it. Aspinall is 89% of the chat's pick, of course. Aspinall is everybody's call. He's the savage call for the masses. All right. Bam. Think Gane's on roids right now? He looked fucking freakishly jacked in the pictures that we've seen. All right. Get your votes in for your favorite prop. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, it's the main event. Get your votes in now. Your favorite prop's not there. What is your favorite prop? Fight starts round 2, minus 125. I mean, it's a respectable line. Aspinall KO 1 or 2 live. Aspinall wins in rounds 1 or 2. Let's see what that line looks like. Minus 115. Aspinall wins round 1 or 2. I think that's a good line as well. I'll put that in there. You like fight starts round 2? That really is your favorite. I think Aspinall rounds 1 or 2 is really live. Whatever comes in last place, I might do a second poll with an alternate of that. So keep getting your votes on. But I do think Aspinall stops him in round 1 or 2. I feel like minus 115 for round 1 and 2 is pretty nice. He's got 10 minutes to do it. I think he stops him within 10 minutes. That's kind of the money call. That's kind of the money call, dude. Whatever comes in last place, I'm going to replace that with. So we'll see. We'll see what the people think. Right now, Aspinall inside distance is way ahead. I'm going to actually close the poll a little early and put a new one in. Because I feel like you guys like this other one. So let me just drop another one real quick. Because I feel like at minus 115, that's pretty solid. Aspinall inside distance, of course, won the whole thing. So we'll keep that one in there. We'll put fight starts round 2 for our boy. For our boy Braden, he's asking about it. Then Aspinall sub at plus 215. Alternate poll. We're digging deeper. Let's see. Alternate poll. Let's see. Wow. Aspinall wins round 1 or 2 is actually in first place right now. 56%. That's the favorite call of the masses now. I think that's the money call here. I think that's a good play. I think we just found some magic, bro. That's why I'm always willing to do a second run through with the big fights on the card. Sometimes we keep looking and say, wait a second. That one's better. That one's better. That one is better. That one is better. That one's sneaky, man. I'm going to leave the poll up for another 25 votes. Vote now. Let's go. Get your votes in now. This is the main event poll that we're running. We want to hear from you. I want to see what the people are thinking. I want to get, the community love. PDX taking credit? Do it, bro. You get credit. Always. You get credit. I saw you say that was your bet. I fucking think you're a genius, PDX. You always have good calls, so I'm glad that you fucking saw it. I'm glad we both saw it, really. I think we're both in fucking savage territory with that. I think that's the money prop, dude. Write that shit down. Write that shit down. That's sneaky. Look at the fucking poll. Aspinall wins round 1 or 2, minus 115. Holy shit, it's 58%. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice, chat. That's nice, chat. That's nice for the main event. Close line. Okay. That's good shit. Minus 115. That's a good fucking tag, dude. Look at that. Look at that shit, chat. I think we found the magic. It's magic. Aspinall rounds 1 or 2, minus 115. Wow. 55% is not even close. Nothing else is even close. Holy shit. Holy shit. The outstanding winner is round 1 or 2 at minus 115 and coming in at a serious 54%. For the entire night, the biggest lines people liked were Nurmagomedov decision, 58. Haqparast money line, 50. 52% for Klein decision. And then our boy Aspinall winning as well in the main with 54%. So that is a very high confidence chat pick. That is a chat savage call. The chat is looking at that and saying, hell yes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're definitely, listen, we're going to do some parlays now. That's fucking fantastic. Make sure you guys smash the like button, man, because I think we found something beautiful here. Like it up for the Savages coming through all night in a tremendous third week of PropAholics. 3 weeks in. This show is fucking popping off, man. I love this show. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Look at that. Main event prop winner is round 1 or 2 at -115 for Tommy Aspinall. W Savage mode. I love it. Now, we might as well capitalize on the momentum. And let's talk about how we can spin some things into a late night parlay. So, in the main event, Tom Aspinall to win in rounds 1 or 2 is a clear-cut winner for the chat. Now, the odds are not as good here on the Best Fight Odds website. I forget which book this is, but to give an approximation of what our odds are going to look like without the headache, we'll just use that. Aspinall wins round 1 or 2. We're doing the most confident plays of the chat, okay? We're doing the chat's high confidence calls, all right? Number 2 is Umar Nurmagomedov via decision. That is a high confidence call for the chat for him to go out there and win a decision, and I think the chat is right. Those two together give you plus 191, okay? So bringing you into territory with pretty nice odds. Now, if you just want to keep it prop betting, you would throw Ľudovít Klein to win by a judge's decision. Decision for Klein is sitting at around that plus, 200-ish mark, plus 817 for that 3-leg. But if you don't want to just do that, Nasrat Haqparast money line was a favorite call of the people at 50%. So a lot of the community likes it. Plus 468 for that sneaky little 3-legger. Aspinall wins round 1 or 2. Nurmagomedov via decision and Haqparast at -105. I'm fucking thinking that's kind of magical. That's kind of a sneaky magic play. Like, that's sneaky magic, dude. I'm going to write this down for the Discord so you guys have it here. Plus 468. Now, if for some reason you're not feeling this Nurmagomedov line, for him to win by a decision, you don't want to put it in, it's plus 241 just for those two to line up. But I want to keep it running as is and add legs to this with the high confidence chat picks. So Aspinall, rounds 1 or 2, okay? Then Nurmagomedov via decision, Haqparast. Now we're going to add in the Ľudovít Klein side via decision, which is over 50% of the chat's pick. Klein to win on the judges' scorecards brings you to now a D-Gen plus 1690 lay for that one there. That's Savage D-Gen mode. That is Savage D-Gen mode. Those right there are the 50% plus confidence lineups for the people, and it gets you big odds. Now, of course, no guarantees. It's betting. But at the end of the day, they're very sensible calls for plus 1690. That's a pretty good parlay. If you want to join the Discord, become a member at the end of this stream, which I'm almost done, I'll be dropping that link. Most confident parlay this week outside of Tom Umar. So I also obviously like Ikram Aliskerov. I think Aliskerov has a real chance to win. Aliskerov to win inside distance makes a lot of sense. That is 49% of the people's picks. So if you want to continue adding to this and going further, first we can do, though, you could go Volkov. If you like the underdog in Volkov, we can add it. At the end of the day, now we're getting risky, right? Like, there's no guarantees of this shit hitting. But you might as well have it listed off just because it's, the chat's favorite fucking parlays of the week. No guarantees, but plus 4,822. Okay. Now, if you don't want to put the money line Volkov underdog side, but you like Aliskerov to win inside of the distance, that is around plus 145. That's plus 4,285. If you want to avoid, if you want to avoid Volkov, maybe you're not with me on the Volkov call. Maybe you like everything but the Volkov call. So just something to write off for the people. Okay. Plus 4,285. All right. Taking it a step further, Alexander Volkov on the lineup for plus 11,960. Very degen. Very, very degen. Okay. This is degen as fuck. At the end of the day, degen. Very degen. It makes sense, right? The lines make sense. Now, I want to do something that's a little bit of an alternate to all of that. I do think that you're looking at inside distance lines. There's some on this card that really do make a fucking lot of sense. Ikram Aliskerov, live for a stoppage. Inside distance seems like a fairly high likelihood of success result. Okay? Aliskerov, ITD, plus 145. All right? Then from there, Aspinall, Gane, wins rounds 1 and 2. Plus 328 for that. Something a little different, a little alternate there. Volkov, bam, plus 1,077 for the 3-leg. All right. Now, these are not the safest parlays you can make. But at the end of the day, the savage calls from the show. Legit AJ, high probable parlay. We should all cook up right now while we have AJ on stream. What do we got? What do you want me? You want me to change some things? What do you want? To close out the show, what do you want from me? Straight money lines? Maksum, Aliskerov, Aspinall, and Umar. There's no fun in that. It's plus 162. If you're feeling the side of Nazarat Haqparast, right? You go him, Volkov, right? You throw Aspinall in straight, you got plus 580 for that 3-leg. You go Aspinall, right? On your lineup. How else do you want to spin it? That's a pretty good 3 right there. That Ľudovít Klein decision play is interesting. Valter Walker is the pick for the people inside distance, but it is lower level heavyweights, and you have to lay some chalk on Walker ITD. But Walker ITD with Aliskerov ITD, which, is not a crazy take. With Aspinall ITD for the big 3 ITD. Literally, because we got fucking 2 heavyweights on there. Plus 458. And then from there, you want to go Nasrat, Haqparast, plus 990. I don't want to go too crazy with the parlay. We can go all day. All fights to parlay, distance or not distance. Main event, not distance. Co-main event, flip a coin. Nurmagomedov fight, distance. Volkov fight, not distance. Haqparast fight, flip 50-50. Aliskerov should win inside distance. Klein should be decision. Walker inside distance. Delgado fights tricky. Hamdi fights tricky. Maksum could get ITD with their flyweights. Amorim, Mizuki could definitely go longer. Listen, guys, I could go all day. I think we got a good slew of, what I had to say out. I hope you guys enjoyed the third episode ever of PropAholics. We're going in depth with the props. There's some money calls on the night. I'll have everything in the Discord momentarily. Okay. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description. If you are a member and you're not already in the Discord, I'm going to get you a link right now and I'll post it up in the community tab for you guys to, go run to. All right. You guys can go sprint to it. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Bam. Bam. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the past 3 hours with your boy. I'll be live tomorrow for the weigh-ins, and I'll be doing the weigh-in recap show, and then I'll be live for the full card. So keep it locked in with me. Thank you all for the continued support. Discord link up in the members only tabs for the people, and I'll have all the notes up on the Discord as well. Guru's live. Listen, go tell Guru I sent you, bro. Tell Guru I said experts raid. Experts savage mode. All right. Love you guys. I see you all later. Bye-bye. Good night. Hit the likes on your way out and subscribe. Peace.